Welcome to Anfield, where a sold-out 60,000 crowd will be watching the Liverpool legends raise some money for the LFC Foundation.
That's right. It's one of the happiest days of the year as friends and teammates reunite to put on a show for all the fans. And also, plenty to look forward to. We'll be speaking to Kenny Dalglish. Jurgen Klopp's back on the sideline, and Jamie Webster will be performing live.
It's all very exciting, and right now, let's meet some of the players.
It's a day to reminisce and remind ourselves how lucky we were to see some of these players in their pomp.
There's a whole host of big names on both sides.
Back on the hallowed turf.
Gonzalez! Oh, that just caps it all. What a moment for Martin Kelly.
Great save from Westerveld.
Saved again by Reina. Patrick Yossi Benayoun. Oh, what a save! What can she do next? It's going to be Fabio Aurelio. Oh, wonderful! There is Babylon. Igor Bishkan. It's a hat-trick for Dirk Gal. Bennett goes for goal and finds it. It's in! It's in! And Thiago's Bizarre! Gerrard!
Hello indeed, and we can't wait to see these guys back in a red shirt, even if those shirts are a couple of sizes bigger these days. The whole game is live and free to watch across our social media channels and YouTube channels, and of course on LFC TV and All Red Video. Liverpool Legends versus Dortmund Legends kicks off at 3 p.m.
Yes, this is Legends Live, presented by AXA in support of the LFC Foundation in association with Forever Reds. And as you've just seen, there are plenty of big names arriving, ready to play today. And Ian, who are you looking forward to seeing?
Well, there's some absolutely massive ones on our screen right now, and the Liverpool Legends, as you can see, are in the house now. I'm sure we've all got our favourites, but when Jurgen Klopp and Kenny Dalglish's team up to take charge of the likes of Steven Gerrard, Peter Crouch, Thiago and Dirk Kuyt, it all adds up to being a very special day indeed.
Definitely, and they're all looking fresh, they're all looking happy, and you can see every single kick live and exclusive on all of the LFC platforms.
And in return, we'll be asking for some help from you guys, as today is all about raising money for the wonderful LFC Foundation. Their focus this year is on improving health, championing learning and enhancing employability opportunities for all.
Absolutely, and last season it was incredible. The foundation supported over 145,000 people.
This is Anfield, but what happens here goes way beyond football. The work of the LFC Foundation starts at home and travels far beyond it. From right here, over 1,000 meals a week go out into the city. Across 206 local schools, kids are being shown that the postcode doesn't decide the future. Last season, over 145,000 people felt that support. For every £1 that goes in, another 10 goes out into the community. That's impact, and it doesn't stop here. Away from Liverpool, the badge still carries weight. Tanzania, the US, Ethiopia, Ireland, and soon, Japan. Same crest, same belief. This isn't just for the fans, it's for every life touched beyond the pitch. With your support, they can do even more. Help the LFC Foundation to make a difference.
It's amazing, isn't it? All the different types of people they're helping across the city and across the world, Ian. And
yeah.
they're not, these guys aren't clapping for us.
I thought for a second everyone had just realised I'd got here, but no, here we are. We are joined by Dirk Kuyt and Peter Crouch. How you doing, lads? You all right?
Hi.
You all right, mate? Good to see you. How you doing?
Oh, good. So,
how you doing, man? You all right?
guys, you're looking fresh, ready to go. Peter, have you had a spray tan, or is that from Cheltenham?
No, it's just a lot of golf. A lot of golf. Yeah, enjoying it. All good. Feel good.
Well, good. And I believe you are best mates now, aren't you, Ian?
We hang out a bit now, don't we?
Yeah,
We're really
we're
close.
best pals now. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
You said
great.
you told me you'd spill the beans later on you all.
all right.
But listen, Crouchy, you're back. You made your debut last year, scored 2 goals.
Yeah.
I mean, you set yourself up for a pretty high standard now
Yeah.
again this year.
Yeah, like it was genuinely do you know, it was one of the best moments of my life, and I'm not just saying it. It was like, because you never think you're going to get that feeling again.
How many kids have you got?
I know, yeah, like it's way better this. And you never think you're going to score in front of the Kop again, you know. So to have that moment again was just so special. My little boy never seen me play, so.
How old is he now?
6.
Oh.
Yeah, so I mean, he loved
There's
it.
on the screen there, and I tell you what, it's a beautiful header as well. Top
yeah,
bend.
great one, just a really special moment, yeah, for me and my family. And, you know, of course it's about the foundation, but it gives old men like me and Dirk something to live for.
Yeah. What is it about today, Dirk, that's so special to you? What is it about coming down here and playing for the Legends that makes you...
First of all, it's like Crouchy is saying, you're coming back to Anfield, but you're also coming back to the dressing room where you spend so many good memories with. So it's first of all very good to see the lads back. And second of all, to be here, not only for ourselves, like Crouchy said, if you have the opportunity to score again in front of the Kop is something really special. But also I think what Liverpool is doing at the moment with the foundation, with the people, with the supporters, is something really amazing. I think it's for the first time that the stadium is really or totally sold out. And that's something amazing. I don't think there is a club in the world who's doing that at the moment. And we're all doing it for a very good cause. So I'm proud that I'm a little part of that.
Yeah, well said. So when you do slot back into the kit, you're back on the pitch, where does that competitive level land? Because ultimately you want to win, you want to put on a good show.
We have to win. Sir Kenny just told it us before we came here at the stadium. But Crouchy was this morning with me on the breakfast table, and he said, I'm really nervous. And just like you guys said, he scored twice. But of course, you want to do it again. But most of all, you want to give a good performance, and we want to win. That's something really special.
Well, when you're performing today, how long do you guys reckon you've got on your legs? How many minutes are we talking? Have you still got a 90 in you, Peter?
No. No, I think you got to know your body, right? I think, half would be great. Half an hour would be great. Yeah. I mean, I came on in the last one when everyone was a bit tired. So I think that's quite a nice way to go. I quite like that. Yeah.
But we don't know the starting 11 yet, do we? I presume you guys know if you're starting or not?
Yeah.
We're both not starting. We're hoping that we will finish the game.
I'm a lot more used to that.
We are the finishers today.
Come on in the last 10 minutes and get your hat trick.
That's all that matters, right?
Guys, good luck. All the best. What was it that the gaffer said to you then in terms of go out there, compete, win?
Yeah, that's it. I think he made a joke about it's all about taking part, and he was like, does anyone really believe that? No. Yeah. You know, we're here to win. Of course, we're all competitive. And
they look quite sharp, to be honest. They didn't look like legends when we saw them, so it's going to be a tough match.
I know some of the Dortmund guys are younger than me.
Oh my God, yeah.
Well, listen, we've got the starting 11s in, so let's have a quick look at those now quickly.
So here we go. Jezi Dudek in goal. We've got Skrtel, Hippier, Klavan on the back, and 5 across the midfield with Wright on the right. Thiago as well. Fresh legs. Talk about fresh legs. Spearing Biscan, Aurelio, and up front, Captain Fantastic, Steven Gerrard and Ryan Babel. Also, we've got to ask as well, Jurgen Klopp back on the sideline for the first time since being here at Anfield. I mean, as a player, you must have wanted to potentially played under a manager like him. What's he like? Is he gone serious or?
No, I mean,
jovial?
He's been brilliant around the place. You can see he's well relaxed. He's not as stressed as he kind of once was. But yeah, it's amazing to have him. I think even if we don't give a great account of ourselves on the pitch, all we got to do is bring Jurgen on, and the crowd's happy, right?
Yeah, exactly. Every day, we might even play him at number 9 at one point. He might get the hat trick. Who knows?
Also, training last night. Go on, tell us a little bit about that. Did you all arrive yesterday morning, yesterday night? Because it's looking pretty late here. I mean, did you have a good sleep?
Yeah, we had a small delay because a couple of players needed to finish their round of golf.
There's always one, isn't there?
I came in straight from the airport, but a lot of people came in from everywhere, so that's why we started a little bit later. But it's always good to have the night before to train on the extra training ground. It's absolutely amazing. So it's always also good to be there.
Yeah.
You're looking in good shape, flexible. I saw...
at that moment we were, probably today on the pitch as well, but tomorrow it will be problems.
Yeah, tomorrow after the after party and running around.
Or a team ice bath and you'll sort it right out. Who at training impressed you the most? Was there anyone you thought, wow, still got it?
Yeah, there's still some players. I think Thiago's the player.
Yeah.
That, when you look at him, you feel like he could still play. Like he dictates the game, the tempo, everything about him. Listen, Dirk can still play, by the way.
I know.
I will set you up, Grouchy, for another 2 goals.
It,
don't worry. Don't worry.
I just hang around the 6-yard box and hope for anything.
I run,
drops.
you score. Okay.
Well, you both know what it takes, don't you, to score hat tricks in front of the Kop. So you've almost hit the pinnacle. Bit of the more the same today, fellas.
We would love to do it again, but if we can both score a goal, that would be amazing. So let's see what's happening.
Brilliant. Okay. Well, thanks. We best let you get them warmed up.
Yeah. So Dortmund, the big rivals to Liverpool over the years. Do you think you're going to do it today?
We have to. We have to. So I think we are unbeaten here as Liverpool legends here in the stadium. So we have to really be on top of our toes.
You do have
to. They're looking good. So we have to be still unbeaten after the game of today.
Okay, well, the opponents have arrived in very nice tracksuits, I know,
like I said, they're
young.
I feel like the actual Dortmund team have arrived sometimes, some of these guys, but they're looking up for it.
Yeah, and we can actually let you go if you want to go and join the rest of the team.
Yeah,
lovely. Are you going to warm up now, or are you going to wait till half-time, or do you not know when you're going on?
I think I'm just going to spend as long as I can on the pitch.
Get shots in.
Well, get back in there, enjoy it, lads, and take in the crowd because you deserve it. You deserve it. There's Crouchy and Dirk off the sign.
Just a casual chat with the
A million
fellas.
different. Look at that. A million different. And that's what it's all about. All these fans wanting to get to see these guys, and they're more than happy to give their time up, even minutes before the game starts. So that's amazing.
Yeah.
But right now, we're going to hear from the one and only Chelsea Grimes, who's on reporting duties today. So Chelsea, what's going on?
Yes, guys, we are back at Anfield for the Legends game, and this year, Borussia Dortmund are the opponent. Now, I'm in the tunnel. It's starting to heat up right now. There's players left, right, centre. I am going to try and find you a player now. I think there's someone... Okay, let's go this way. Let's see who we've got. Okay, we talk Legends. We've only got Steven Gerrard, the first player. Here he is. Steven, how are you?
Very good. How are you?
How are you feeling this year?
I'm excited. I'm always excited to be back. Full house at Anfield. I haven't done much training, but hopefully the adrenaline will get me through.
I did hear some of you were playing golf yesterday. Was you involved in that?
No. I was doing a shoot for Adidas last night, actually, in the Pro Direct Soccer.
Any new boots on show?
There's loads on show. I'm going to be wearing a pair today, so look out.
Okay. Shooting boots or...?
Well, I won't tell you where he's put me in an attacking position, so I'm hopefully get a few opportunities, and Thiago's playing, so if he gets his chin up, I'll be making movements.
I was going to talk to you about that. Obviously, one of the best passers of the ball, Thiago again. You know, I mean, I'd say you are, but that's just because I'm with you. But what a player Thiago was. I mean, let's talk about that. Are you excited to be on the same pitch, hopefully, pinging it about?
Well, we love him. We love watching him play. Fantastic technical player. And when I found out he was involved, give me a big lift. And we need to recruit well. We're not getting no younger, so we need some young, fresh legs in there, and we're delighted to have them.
And I'm sure you don't do this, but obviously winning mentality. You're looking back at the last year's game. The year before that, you did get a goal last year, Crouchy. Anything you could have done better last year?
It's a bit of a drought on. But listen, you've got to... We're 8 unbeaten. Believe it or not, we take this serious, and we don't like anyone coming into Anfield and trying to beat us here, so we need to be at it today.
I was going to say, Borussia Dortmund, tough opponent. I mean, Champions League winners there as well. How do you think they're going to be today?
Well, they look very young. Before the ball's kicked, they look very young. They look full of energy. I don't know whether they've all had a shave or what, but we need to make sure we've got some energy and fresh legs on the bench just in case it's not working.
Well, I didn't start this way, but I was going to say one of the producers told me to congratulate you as soon as we started on being a granddad, but I thought that might have made you feel a little old, so I didn't want to start that way, but congratulations.
Excuse now. At least I got an excuse, but no, delighted. She's a little dream, and she's made us all very happy, and hopefully we can get a win for her today.
Hopefully. Last question before I leave you. We always say, if you can scan the QR code, if you can tell someone right now, from the foundation, people watching at home, why they could donate, if they can, what would you say to them?
Yeah, dig deep, do everything you can. We understand times are difficult, but any extra change you've got, it all helps, and that's why we're here today. Fantastic causes throughout Merseyside and beyond, and we want to try and raise as much cash as we can, so dig deep, please.
Well, our next guest needs no introduction. The crowds have all come down from the stands.
It looks like the stadium's empty, but they've all just pushed down to the front.
And their faces, Jurgen, everyone's so happy to see you. It's a joy to have you back on the sideline in the Liverpool kit. How has it been for you? You've been in Liverpool for 24 hours. What's it been like?
No, I'm longer here actually.
Oh, sorry.
I know. I was quite busy, so it's great. It's great to be back. Look, when I left here, I didn't know how often I can come back. And then first year I didn't want to jinx it. Now I didn't want to create wrong expectations or whatever. There's always a reason not to go. But this was great. There was no doubt that I have to come to support the foundation, and that's why we are here. And the nice thing is, we play a game at Anfield against my other old club, which is really nice.
And a lot of those players, of course, were part of your team. So what's it like to reconnect with those guys?
Oh, yeah, great. I didn't see them for a long time as well. So, and so it's just nice. And being here, having absolutely no pressure.
Yeah, exactly.
No intensity, just here to enjoy the atmosphere. And I can't wait. More than 60,000 people here tonight, this afternoon, which is completely ridiculous. And I hope the players can entertain. In a different way.
Yeah. Well, and also you must have done obviously a lot of work with the foundation when you were here as a manager, but now you're back, you've probably got a bit more time, you're not as much pressure. What about the LFC Foundation is it that's so special to you, and what sets it apart from other clubs?
It means everything to me, because I know when we do the stuff, then probably everybody thinks that means the world to the people we are doing it to, in a hospice, in a hospital, in a community center or whatever, but it means the world to me as well. So like when you are there and you get this kind of reward, just a smile, just the eyes and all these kind of things, it means the world. And we are all on the lucky side of we have to say. It was not clear years ago, but today we can definitely admit that. And we have to make sure that people with a different starting base get the chance. And I'm over the moon about what I saw in the last 2 days.
Well, you were out and about yesterday. Do you want to talk us through what you got up to yesterday? What sort of things?
It was outstanding. It was. I met so many people. Yeah. They were walking football. That's probably the only sport I can do properly now.
Well, I'm 36, I'm the same.
He's 90.
No way.
I've been playing every Friday.
And Jurgen, you are so popular in Liverpool, of course, for your achievements on the pitch with the team. But one thing that you did and the people of Liverpool and beyond love you for is really embedding yourself into the community, because you do care. You do care about these people who live for LFC and beyond.
Yeah, but I really don't think that's something special. I think as a human being you have to do that.
Sure,
when you live somewhere, you have to make sure that it becomes a slightly better place. It's your garden, in front of your garden, the next house, the next neighbor, whatever you can do, you should try. Otherwise, if we don't do that anymore, nobody of us is doing that anymore, then that's really not okay.
Yeah, and people can do that by donating today, however little, large. What would you say to the people at home and online who are watching to help and all these people here, if they can help with the foundation?
It's really hard for me to ask people to spend.
Yeah.
That's why I spend money, and I have to, and because I earned a lot. But people can do so many different things. They just can pay attention. They just can show respect. They can do so many things. And if possible, yes, donate money. That's how it is.
Yeah.
And I love that. And each little bit helps. That's the great thing about it, because what they are doing is they help in the smallest corners, where you don't expect it. I think, oh my God, yesterday I saw courses like investment courses. I thought, wow, that's an interesting, in one classroom. In the other room, outdoor instructors got an education, which was completely crazy. Then elderly people can play sports. If it's netball, if it's football, meet there. Everybody tells me that our football is important, great, but much more important is a cup of tea afterwards.
Sure.
Yeah.
Or the beer, maybe, I'm not sure, we have beer there. But that's also nice. And the thing is, this is one day, but it's a sign that we have to care about each other. That's all what it is about. And if you are religious or not, that's not important. It's just, if you want to live in a good place, make sure It is a good place, and you do that by caring about other people, and that's what the foundation is doing, and that's why I love supporting it.
And they set up this incredible event to get the stadium full. They're here to support the foundation, see yourself, see the legends, previous players. Tell us a little bit of what it's been like in the dressing room on arrival, because it's very much treated like a match day.
Yeah.
Give us an insight then, what it's like with the pros and yourselves.
It is a match day. It is a match day. Kenny did a team talk. I got only half of it, but I hope the team got it.
I'll translate for you next time if you need it.
No, it was great. And very funny. So we came in here. I just walked around, had a look what got changed and stuff like this since I left. And then I went out and I came back in and I was looking for the other coaches. Couldn't find them until now. I hope they are still. Kenny Douglas, are you still here?
Kenny. If
Kenny.
anyone sees Kenny, please
Aldo, Ian,
text
they
in.
all just got disappeared.
And are you what sort of management from back in the day when you were manager of Liverpool? What bits are you keeping and what stuff are you losing when you're doing the managing the legends today? Are you going to be a bit easier on them?
The fourth assistant.
Right. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So I might do a little team talk before they go out because I'm the new guy.
Yeah.
And maybe before that introduction speech if you want.
But the connection between you and Dortmund is huge.
Yeah.
The team now as they come to warm out, and you can see competitive game faces on. You played Dortmund early days when you took charge of Liverpool, and you went on to win that game. Did you ever think with that time in your career you'd ever achieve what you did at Liverpool Football Club many years later?
Nobody can. How dumb would you be if you dared to dream that big? There's no chance. I was positive about my future, to be honest. I thought, okay, I will be all right somehow. But I know nobody can imagine it. Where I'm coming from and where it all ended up is nothing short of a miracle. So, and
hard work. Jürgen, you can't do yourself a disservice like that. It wasn't a miracle. You're a genius, a player's player, intelligent man. Hard work.
Other people work hard as well. I tell you, you know that. You have to work hard, and I did that, of course. But then it ended up here, one of the biggest, if not the biggest club in the world, for sure the most emotional club in the world. That you become the manager of this club. That you. Yes, I stood in the stadium, looked at an empty stadium, and I really felt the pride that I was part of it for 9 years, proper. Dugout, everything inside. It's like it was my home, and I still can say that. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. And 10, 11 years ago, somebody would have told me that, I would have said that's not possible.
Well, you can see the reactions here. Always welcome and more, Jürgen. We'll let you get back to doing your assistant coaching role.
Translating for Kenny. Good luck with it.
Thank you. Good luck. Thank you so much.
See you, Jürgen.
Jürgen, come see us after the game.
Okay, so let's get even more reasons to donate. The LFC Foundation helped 206 schools last year. That's the noise. That's the noise for Jürgen. I think he is still part of Liverpool. And here's one of those stories from the LFC Foundation.
My name is Mrs. Lord and I'm the principal of Nosey Lane Primary School. Between our school we have nursery starting at 3 years old right up until 11-year-olds at year 6. I engaged with the foundation through research of my own. The badge has so much power. Children absolutely loved it and they love to say that they've got LFC in school that day.
They see the badge, they want to work with you straight away, they're so engaged.
The children particularly thrived on the fact that they were working with LFC.
There's a bespoke offer to schools that covers delivery such as upskilling teachers within the P delivery as well as STEM delivery to enhance learning and innovation for the future.
It's given me lots of knowledge that I can take forward in my career.
Well, the package is really broad. I wanted it to be more than just PE. We worked really closely to develop a package of money management for year 6.
We've learned how to manage money, sensible ways to spend it and how to budget money.
It's one of the most important things that the club can do, to not forget your roots.
A huge part of the club's values is enhancing the community. We're always happy to come and speak to schools, showcase our work. So if you would like to get involved and come and work with the LFC Foundation and our staff members, feel free to reach out.
I'd have LFC Foundation in every school.
Yeah, the foundation helping so many children's schools across the region. We're joined now by Victoria Gowan and Steve Varley, who are part of the foundation. Guys, thank you very much for joining us. And this is fantastic. It is the biggest day to raise money. And tell us a little bit about what it does and how it helps children, especially you as well, because you obviously work very much as a head teacher with children.
That's right. As you say, Sam, this is an absolutely fantastic day for the foundation. This is the 9th Legends game. I've been very privileged to attend the last 3 in a trustee capacity for the LFC Foundation, and it really is, you know, just an absolute privilege to be part of this organisation. As you say, the impact that the foundation is having on young people is absolutely phenomenal. The foundation is now working in 206 schools across the Liverpool City region. In terms of my own profession, I'm a head teacher in a secondary school in Knowsley, which is an area, you know, with real strengths, but with also some real challenge. So I get to see firsthand the impact the foundation is having on young people, and I can honestly say that it is changing lives and shifting mindsets. I could give you so many real-time examples of young people.
Give us an example, because times are tough, and they are as tough as ever at the moment with everything going on around the world. And sometimes, you know, there are people who are sheltered, who are lucky enough to not see young children going through real problems. So give an example of course, why people should, you know, donate, whether it's £1 or £10 today.
Absolutely. I mean, any money that people can give makes such a difference. As you know, as a real-time example, a real-life example would be a pupil in my Year 9 at the moment in Lord Derby, a young boy who has got significant challenge at home, really struggling with his mental health. He's been part of our on-side programme, which is one of the programmes from the LFC Foundation, which really supports young people who are at risk of exclusion or suspension, who might find themselves at risk of becoming part of, for example, county lines. And yet, because of the programmes that the foundation are putting in place in the school, he's been able to build up real resilience. He's been able to find, you know, tools in his toolkit to be able to manage his mental health, to have strategies to cope with the challenges that he faces on a daily basis. And we've therefore seen his attendance rise in school. He's in lessons, he's engaging, you know, and it's just absolutely fantastic to see that. And that is genuinely as a result of all the foundation has done for him.
That's incredible. And Steve, it must be success stories like this that make you so proud to be part of the LFC Foundation and work so hard. What is it for you that makes being part of the LFC Foundation so special?
Well, if you look around this stadium, you've got 63,000 people, a complete sellout, but come along, I'm sure, to see the Legends play, coached by Jurgen, but also because of the work that we do. So last season we supported 145,000 people, not just in Merseyside, but around the world. But to bring that to life for you, so we deliver 1,000 meals a week to families in Liverpool to help them during this cost of living crisis. And it really makes a massive difference, not just the people in Liverpool, but the people who come along here today.
Yeah, and they're all very excited. The team just warming up behind us. We've got Thiago, and like you say, the players donating their time to put on a show today to, of course, raise money for the brilliant LFC Foundation. Thank you so much, guys. And remember at home, we are so grateful if you can donate however little or large that you can. To donate now, scan the QR code or head to liverpoolfc.com/donate, and you can contribute to all the great work done by the LFC Foundation across the region and beyond.
Okay, and this season the foundation is raising money to help young people build employability skills, and £10 will provide a one-to-one job seeker session to help a young person take their first step on the path to employment.
That's right. You can donate by scanning the QR code, and £20 will help someone to not go hungry until their first payday.
£40, a big donation, but it will help take away the stress of travel costs for a young person's first month of work.
And if you can and are in a position, £100, a huge amount of money, will provide a young person with smart clothing to confidently prepare for an interview, taking one less worry away. And we also know how important it is when it comes to first impressions for a job.
Okay. Guys, thank you so much. We'll let you get out of the rain. You've not even got a jacket on.
Yeah,
Run.
go and get warm.
Oh, anytime. Thank you so much, Steve. Thank you. So, this is the Legends Live presented by AXA in support of the LFC Foundation in association with the Forever Reds, and we have got finally Dortmund starting 11 for you now. Sam, would you like to read it out?
Yeah, we're just gonna get our hoods up. Here we go.
Oh, the rain's coming.
Starting lined up. Here we go. We got Winderfeller, Day, Henrik, Mayella, all at the back there, along with Piszczek. Also, look at that midfield. It's a strong line. It
We've
looks
got Paul
useful,
Lambert,
doesn't
our
it?
Scottish legends there, which is always good to see. And Zidane, no, not that one. And then up front, we've got Kohler. So, I mean, like I said, if you played FIFA 13 when you were a kid, there's some names you'll definitely recognise in that team. And a lot of these guys played under Jurgen when he was at Dortmund, as he was telling us.
And here's one for you as well. Ian does jokes. See up front, yeah? Especially for a charity match, we need a big check.
Yes.
Yes?
I like that. It's not bad. That's not bad at all.
My dad will be proud of that dad joke. But yeah, like you say, Jurgen, very familiar with some of these players and a strong bench as well.
He was actually saying to us how yesterday he ran into a few of the players and they were all sort of giving the lowdown of the things they got up to behind his back when he was manager of them at Dortmund.
It is true though, because as a player you obviously have that player-coach relationship, but now, where he is now coming out of coaching, away from the two teams, it must be great to get to know each other then on that more social level.
Yeah, friends.
Also, can we have a look? Can we have a look at these? Look, they're so close. You can smell the sweat, and some of them are already sweating. We've got Albert Riera there.
Everyone said Thiago was still in great nick.
Sammy!
He's looking absolutely fantastic. You're right, Sammy.
Sammy. Here we go. We got Bishan. We got Jermaine Pennant.
And Peter. They look absolutely knackered. This is just a warm-up, lads, yeah? So don't do yourself a mischief now. OK, we can hand over to Chelsea. Chelsea, I believe you're chatting to someone. Who are you chatting to?
Okay, Tash, we are here once again. Legends, how are you feeling?
Feeling ready, feeling pumped, yeah, want to have an impact again. But yeah, sell-out crowd, I mean, it's what dreams are made of, isn't it? Jurgen and Sir Kenny Dalglish as manager, really looking forward to it.
Are you feeling warm by any chance?
I am, I need to get more warm. Yeah, but no, looking forward to a good warm-up, get some good touches, and then, yeah, like I said, really looking forward to getting over the white line and having some minutes in an amazing day.
Obviously, you know, I'm feeling a little jealous. You were the first woman last year to play this amazing event. You know, obviously we talk about raising the money. This year there's 2 women playing. Yes. How's that been for you?
This is what we want, you know, we want to keep growing it and growing it. Louise Fors won the league with me in 2013 and, you know, she's big enough and brave enough to step up. You know, it's not an easy thing, it's quite a daunting thing, but it's so great to see 2 females and hopefully that can continue.
Well, I wasn't going to mention it, but Kenny did mention it pre-match. Claude Makalele, you left one on him. What do you think you're going to do this season? Anything different this season, this game?
Yeah, do you know what? I'd love to be remembered for scoring a goal. I want to be the first female to score a goal. So if I can get half a yard and get a shot off, then that's what I'm aiming for today.
Okay, goal. I know you've got it in you. I know you've got it in it. I'm going to let you get back warm because, listen, a few years need it.
Absolutely, yeah. I'm one of the youngest as well.
Good luck, good luck. See you later. Oh, I'm sorry, am I still on? I did not get told I was still on. Hello, everyone. I'm holding this, by the way, too, because Stephen Gerrard asked me if I was cold, so he gave me this. So this is not going back. We're keeping hold of this. Now we're going to try and find... Okay, there's someone over there we want to speak to. Pepe Reina. He's back at Anfield, but I think we're going to try and get Thiago, so come with me. Let's go. Oh, Sammy Hippie, we've got him. Okay, guys, I'm so sorry. This happens, tall and small. Sammy, how's it feel to be back?
It's always great, and it's always great that people are coming here to watch us for this great cause.
How are you feeling any different this season? Do you feel like you might get a goal this game?
I don't know, I'm 1 year older for sure, so I don't know how long I can play these games, but hopefully for a few years more.
I mean, last year we had a little conversation on the bench. You were on the bench there, you got on. How long did you play last game?
I think 45 minutes, so I hope I can...
Do a bit more.
I'll play 45 today as well and keep a clean sheet. That's my
clean sheet. Okay, Sammy, I'll let you get back to warming up because I know everyone needs it in a bit. Okay, we've got another legend. Oh my God! What after this? Okay, we're here with the one and only Pepe Reina. How are you?
You okay? Good, thank you very much.
I'm very well. How is it feeling to be back at Anfield?
Feels extraordinary. Anfield looks great, people looks great, and I can't wait to start.
Does it look a bit better than you remember?
It's always been a special, so bigger, but it's always a special.
And obviously I'm thinking clean sheet for you. That's what you're looking
That's
for?
going to be tough, but we will try our best.
Okay, listen, we've got no time now, so we're going to have to wrap to Kenny Dalglish. Kenny, we're back again, Legends game. How's it feel this year? Any different?
No, it's just the same. Basically, at the moment, it's everybody they love to see each other, meet up with each other. They've got a lot of stories to tell between each other. Played golf yesterday, some of them, and come here today. Trained last night, come here today for the game. So, I mean, it's fantastic that they give up their time to come here, and it's even more fantastic the support they get from the crowd. I mean, it's a sellout, so it's going to help people less fortunate than themselves, and it's always nice when you can do that.
Yeah, obviously the foundation again this year, we raise money every year for days like this, and it does seem to take everyone back to being at Anfield for the football, but you know, we don't forget the money raised. How important is being a part of today and what the foundation do?
No, it's important that you help people less fortunate than yourself, and it's even more creditable. That's the same as the boys think. I mean, they've come here, there's great banter, great friendship, so I mean, they can come, they're not going to get playing a lot of time, but they'll get some time.
Talking about that, obviously you mentioned the boys there, and Tasha Dowie last year, the first female to play. This year there's two. Has that tinkered with your team sheet at all, trying to fit in where everyone's playing? I know it must be hard for you to choose who's playing.
But they're playing no for any reason other than they're here. It's not as if one's better than the other. If anybody's been good enough to come to the football club and represent them, then we're grateful, and we want to try and fit them in as much as we possibly can. Tash came last game here. She was lucky not to be sent off. A tackle she put in at Mikelele. Yeah. So we got the suspension quashed and she's available for today.
And obviously Crouchy potentially, just before I leave on the last question, Crouchy 2 last year, what do you reckon this year?
Well, I hope he's not put a bet on himself.
Last question from me, Kenny, and from everyone, I think. If you can look down this lens for me and tell someone to scan that QR code, and why should they donate today?
No, by the way, nobody's forced to do anything. Nobody's forced. They support a lot of the club's fundraising events, so we're really eternally grateful for that. And if you've got a wee odd couple of pounds in your pocket, then if you go to the QR code, you can get rid of it from there. Thank you very much. You're all the best.
Thank you, Kenny, boss.
No problem.
Well, what a magical day here at Anfield. Peter McDowell up in the 6th floor here of this wonderful stadium as we wait for the game to be underway here this afternoon. What is really interesting about this game this afternoon is the amount of people you see who, some of them have never been to Anfield before, never been lucky enough to play a part in these famous afternoons, and yet they're here today to sample the atmosphere and the crowd and everything that people take for granted, really, for these wonderful afternoons. And also the way the players click into motion as well. The players who, almost like boxers when they get their low blow on, become footballers again. Even in their late 40s, some of them early 50s, it's almost like time has lapsed and they are still the way they were before. They're desperate to win this game as well today. That is one thing that is really clear about this afternoon as well. As Jamie Webster plays in the centre circle just at present as well.
Hello everybody, welcome back. You have joined us now indoors, thankfully, because the rain is starting to chuck it down.
And the Dortmund lot have just gone past us. They are looking in great shape, Ian.
Pilzcheck is looking very, very svelte, as they would say in Germany. I don't know.
Liverpool dressing room's just down there. It's all quiet at the moment. And we're going to hopefully be getting Chris Kirkland in with us, goalkeeper coach and LFC Foundation ambassador.
Yes.
We're just talking about goalkeepers as well. Liverpool, we've been so lucky, haven't we, to have like really heroic goalkeepers.
Yeah,
throughout our time.
iconic.
Yeah,
iconic. I even was watching Ireland, apologies to them yesterday, even like someone like Queeveen like scoring in the League Cup final. Yeah. We've had some absolutely bangers in our time.
Like Sander Westerveld here, Pepe Reina, Dudek, wobbly legs, that double save from Shinchenko, and obviously Alison Becker, who's currently here. Really, really spot on, of course, the legend, Bruce Grobbelaar.
Grobbelaar, yeah. So we're just waiting on Chris now, who's going to catch us up on some of the work the LFC Foundation do. And on your screen right now, there will be a QR code if you do want to donate, because all the money you donate today will be going to the LFC Foundation, who, as you know, do fantastic things in the Liverpool and wider communities as well.
Also, while we're waiting as well, we've got lots of the kids involved in the LFC Foundation going behind us. Very excited. Hi, guys. How are you?
Wait, hang on.
Are you looking forward to the game?
Yeah.
What's your name?
Nathaniel.
Nathaniel. What's your name?
JJ.
JJ. Who are you looking forward to seeing today? Is there a particular player?
Steven Gerrard and Thiago.
Oh, good. What about you?
Steven Gerrard and Peter Crouch.
Oh, good shout. Right, well, I don't want to get you in trouble because I think you're heading out now. The legends are going into the dressing room. Which
these players are far too young to be legends. They're full of nobody.
The future, they could be the future of Liverpool Football Club.
Who knows? Good luck, boys and girls, all right?
Yeah.
Could one of you...
Hang on, who's this?
I'm looking forward to see Peter Crouch and Steven Gerrard.
Right, why is that? Why Peter Crouch?
Because he does the robot.
Yes. Can you do the robot for
us?
Can
you get one out?
Yeah. 6-7.
We just got 6-7 on live TV. I can't believe it. We've just been 6-7. We've got to keep out of everyone's way.
We've also got as well all the ball girls today, part of the Liverpool Football Academy. Should we go and ask them, find out what team they're from? Hi guys, how are you? You're doing ball girling today. What team are you? Are you?
Liverpool.
Yeah, what age group?
Under 12s.
Under 12s, and what's your name?
Penny.
Penny. Tell us a little bit what it's like then to play for Liverpool under 12s, because when I played there was not many girls teams about.
Good.
Are you a Liverpool fan though?
Yeah.
And who are you looking forward to seeing today?
Klopp.
Klopp.
Gerrard.
Yeah.
Gerrard.
Nice. So is it a day off today? Have you had training, or is it just day off?
Yeah.
Game tomorrow?
No. Yeah. Skipped our game today.
Skip, you didn't hear that here. You didn't hear that here. And why have you all got chairs? You're all young. You should be on your feet. What's going on? It's an impossible question I gave you there, actually, so that's my fault.
There he is. Chris Kirkland.
Hi, Chris. How are you doing?
A bit sweaty there. Been working hard.
No, definitely not. Not today. No, goalie coach today, which I'm delighted to be involved. We know how important this game is, what it does, who it helps. Raising money for the LFC Foundation and the Forever Reds as well, the ex-players. So incredible turnout. I don't think this happened. We were saying in there, I don't think it happens at any other club.
I mean, we were saying actually, it's funny you mentioned the Forever Reds, because we've been talking about the LFC Foundation a lot today, and rightfully so, but Forever Reds do amazing things as well. Do you want to talk about that for a little bit, actually?
Yeah, they do. So obviously, if particularly, listen, legends of the club, they're getting older now, and when they need help, it should be there for them. And that's what the Forever Reds is about. So they've helped a lot of players. Aldo's the chair of it. Obviously, Phil Thompson involved. So the money goes to where it's needed. And listen, any player, particularly when you're talking of the Elka players that you're talking about, the absolute legends of the club, when they need it, it should be there for them, and it rightly is.
Can I ask as well, Chris? You've been so open in the past about your mental health and your struggles. How important is it that there are things like the Liverpool Foundation that are in place to help people if they are going through hard times?
Well, listen, we know the world is a bonkers place in it, and people struggle. But what the foundation does, it gives people hope, and it gives them opportunities that they might not necessarily get, and that's what it's about. And listen, I think you've got a responsibility in your community, particularly with a badge as well with Liverpool. But if you've got the ability to help people in your community, why won't you do it? And that's what the foundation's all about. And I'm so proud to be part of that and to play a small part. Listen, the staff do amazing things on a daily basis. I think it's nearly 40 programmes now all over Merseyside. So to play a small part of that is incredible, and long may it continue.
And I think that's the exciting thing, isn't it? We just were running into some of the mascots, some of the ball boys and ball girls, and you've got these kids born yesterday saying, who do you want to meet? They're saying Crouch, they're saying Gerrard. Like, it's timeless football.
Who do you want to meet, you two?
I just met Klopp. I don't know if you've noticed, but I used to say I look like a younger Klopp, but I'm a bit like him.
You can do a good impression.
But the worst thing is, I've met Klopp just now. I used to look like a younger version of Klopp. Now I look like an older version of Klopp.
No.
He looks absolutely terrific these days.
I think what this club does, though, it's for all generations. Yes. We know how special it is. We know how much they look after each other. And coming to the games today, it gives people a chance that probably wouldn't get to games normally, particularly as families, because we know obviously it's expensive these days. So to come today and to see some proper legends of the club is amazing for them, and we just want to thank everybody for their support, because the money it raises is going to much needed causes, and it all gets used.
And also, I guess it's worldwide. Liverpool's a worldwide organisation as well, and there's people who are from abroad. There might be people watching online now that aren't from the Liverpool community, and this is a great way to give back to the actual community, to Anfield, to this area.
There is. I'm sure they've seen all the codes on if you can donate, and we always say as well, and Matt Parrish, the CEO, come down and see sessions. If you want to see what the foundation's all about, come down and see sessions and the impact it has for people in and around Merseyside and afar as well, but predominantly in our home.
And we've got a bit of time as well, Chris, just to pick your brains now, and people at home. The legends have all come in, donating their time, putting on a show. But we want to know what's it like behind the dressing room doors. Obviously, people are a little bit more free now. Now you're not playing professionally for the club. Who's the one in there making all the jokes and making good crack?
Well, listen, they've got the different personalities, but the one thing is that, listen, there's still nerves there, but nervous excitement, and they want to win. The charity, it's all about raising as much money as they can, but they've been professionals and they want to win today. They know Dortmund have got quite a young side by all accounts as well, so they know they're going to have to work hard, but Kenny will have his say in a minute as well, and listen, whatever Sir Kenny Dalglish says, you listen.
Has he done the team talk?
He did one at the hotel, yeah. He did one at the hotel. Obviously said, listen, for the fans, make sure you appreciate all the fans coming out. They're paying the money to come and watch yous today. make sure you put on a good show for them, make sure you win, but also realise why you're here for and the money it's going to raise you being here. A lot of the lads that have given up their time to be here as well, to come over. So yeah. Kenny's speech was brilliant.
And actually, speaking of putting on a good show, here's a man that definitely put on a good show. Jamie Webster's here. Jamie, how are you feeling today, apart from a little bit short stood next to this man?
Feel short stood next to most people, to be fair. No, amazing. It's just like dream. Would have liked to have been kicking the ball off the centre circle at Anfield one day, but I was never as good as that. Hello. And but yeah, what a second best. You know what I mean? To be able to sing them songs.
We did an event, which he always does. Whenever we ask him to come to the foundation, he does. And we did an amazing event a couple of months ago around county lines in Liverpool. And this chap come and spoke, and you could hear a pin drop in the room. So when it comes from people like Jay and people that are local and know what the city means and know what the club means to them, and that have been there and done it, it's amazing. So yeah, brilliant.
It's funny because normally when I'm in a fan zone and you're talking, I can't hear anything because it's absolute pandemonium. So it's amazing that you can talk to people and have that impact, and also play your guitar and have the complete opposite effect as well.
Yeah, that's lucky. I think we're all lucky to be part of this football club in any capacity, but you know, for me to be able to sing the songs from the terraces in front of fans who, you know, I stand in the terraces with most weeks, and you know, I've done when I was a kid. I lived around the corner from Melwood, stood outside the training ground trying to get these lads' autographs, got them most of the time from people like Kirky as well, and so for me to be on the other side.
But also you're getting the crowd ready to go, you're singing them famous songs that the cop can sing, and we're just getting the call now, we can hear them going through the lineups, so it's time to say thank you very much, gentlemen. Enjoy the game, and we're going to hand over to the commentary team now of Peter McDowell and Jason McAteer. Hello, boys.
Jace.
Hey. Thank you, guys. It's been wonderful sharing that pre-match with you, and hopefully you've got a bit of a flavour as to what goes on here on a match day, and I think that is key to what this day is all about, because so many people you meet outside the ground today have never been to Anfield before. They can't get access to what is a brilliant seat at any sporting event in world sport at the moment, so they want to be here today to experience what we are lucky enough to experience every fortnight. And it is, Jason, such a special occasion this today.
You're right. I think this kind of game ticks a lot of boxes, doesn't it? You know, kids coming for the first time, the parents actually being able to get tickets and come and watch, albeit a Liverpool Legends team. They get to come and witness what it's like here, the atmosphere at Anfield, the colour, the noise. You know, it's amazing. But the most important thing is we raise a lot of money through the foundation, which goes into much needed charity causes, not just in this community, but globally as well.
Absolutely that, and we are here, of course, to bang the drum of, as Chris Kirkland was saying before, a wondrous organisation, the LFC Foundation, that do save lives. The evidence is there, the way that they go into local communities and make a difference with arguably the biggest gift you can give anybody is time. That's what they're asking people to give them at the moment. You know, they're delivering 1,000 meals a week at the moment to in-need families in Merseyside that would otherwise go hungry. So this is a really important day in the calendar year to raise as much money as they can to continue to do what they do, which is perform magic in the area.
And they do, and you know, I'll reiterate it, it's not just in the community of Liverpool. Now the foundation have grown enormous, they've taken enormous strides, and now they're obviously doing things globally around the world and helping so many different initiatives with so many of the partners that are partnered with Liverpool Football Club. You know, I've been involved in a lot of the stuff through the foundation. It's quite humbling at times, you know, to go out and give presents out at Christmas and go into the community and give hampers out and stuff which the foundation provide. It's quite humbling, and it's an amazing thing. But Matt, you know, and his team have grown tenfold since they started all them years ago, and now they're one of the biggest and best foundations in the world.
Well, look at this, legendary names rallying together to roll back the years, and they are here, like we say, to raise the awareness, if they can, of this wonderful organisation that we were talking about just a few moments ago. This is the moment where, almost like a boxer, when the low blow goes on, don't speak to them because they are in battle conditions. And it's another sellout crowd, and as they prepare to unite in the anthem that makes them family, an anthem that the famous Yellow Wall adopted too, they'll be in unison here. So let's enjoy the sights and sounds as Jerry Marsden and the Anfield Choir sing us in. images from the good times flash before their eyes, and the song that they've all been waiting for. Sets of fans joined in unison. So this is the team that Sir Kenny Dalglish has selected with the help of Jurgen Klopp. Pretty much the same squad that beat Chelsea a year ago. Added to that a number of twinkle toes in the form of Thiago Alcantara. What a joy it is to be seeing him back out there strutting around Anfield again. 28 major honours in his playing days, and now on the staff at Barca. Steven Gerrard for company offers a dangerous, nostalgic overload. Jay Spearing and Igor Biscan are the insurance policy. Ryan Babel at 39 is the legs on the top of Liverpool's strike force. Dortmund, though, are young, a squad that's littered with players that either formed the rebuild of Jurgen Klopp's success or provided the mainstay. Back-to-back Bundesliga titles and a Champions League final. On the bench in reserve is Matt Hummels, arguably their most influential in their history at the age of just 37. He will be heavily lent on today. And what about the number 9, the giant Jan Koller, who scored goals everywhere he went? Cameos likely for Karl-Heinz Riedler as well today, who was a Champions League winner and of course also a former Liverpool favourite. Paul Lambert in there as well, the first British player to win the rebranded Champions League in 1992. Now, as we know, it's been an incredibly tragic year since fans last came to see this game, and all inside will remember now the late, simply irreplaceable Diogo Jota and his beloved brother Andre Silva, as well as some other precious Reds that we've lost this year. A friend to so many, and somebody that will be remembered here at Anfield forevermore, together with some other, like I say, precious Reds that we've lost this year. The sun will come out beneath the clouds that have darkened the day here at Anfield, but it's such a light day in the life of Jurgen Klopp, who's back in that dugout again with some absolute Liverpool royalty, and these players are desperate to roll back the years. A former player who's alongside us for this one, ruthlessly told his services on the pitch aren't required, Jason McAteer.
I'd like to just to put the record straight up. I've ruled myself out, Peter.
That's what they all say. But we're glad he's with us for this one today. As ever, the pitch at Anfield is more akin to a snooker table than it is a football pitch, and you've seen some of the lads down there today. They're desperate to make a bit of an impact here.
You're right, just talking about a football pitch. When I walk onto it now, I want to hit golf balls off it, not play football on it. That's where I'm at in my life. But it was great to see the lads. You know, we don't see each other as often as we possibly can, and I mentioned box ticking for the lads. It's a great experience, but I think in the main it's to see each other again and just make sure we're all doing okay.
Thiago's first touch of the ball, who looks exactly the same as when he left, and it was such a gift to see him play football out there. He's probably a joy for the Barcelona coaching team to have out there on the training pitch now, bringing some of their elite players all the way through. He's such an affection for this part of the world, and Liverpool are knocking it around beautifully here in the opening minute of the game.
Well, there you go.
Right on cue to Stephen Wright, who is involved today. He's on the staff at Liverpool now as a young talent spotter for academy players. And he was keen to point out a little bit earlier that people might have been surprised to see him out there. He's only expecting to play the first 20 minutes. Thiago to Gerrard. I've wanted to say that for ages. Out to Fabio Aurelio. With some twinkle toes of his own. Babel was there. Jay Spearing with the urge to shoot. Right with the setup. Igor Biscan was looking for Gerrard, and the clearance comes from Aubameyang. Decent start, though.
Great start. Stevens just give him a little bit there as well. He knows there's only going to be a few opportunities today, and that was a big one for him. Unfortunately, Igor couldn't find him. But a really good start from Liverpool. Just to put it into perspective, Borussia Dortmund played 4 days ago, I believe. That tells you how young they are. I mean, it takes us a year to recover when we play. I mean, they're recovering after 4 days.
Jan Koller, who's up there on the foray on his own, worth remembering that they are, some of them, more senior in Citizen. 52 he is, Jan Koller, the lone striker.
I played with him in the summer.
There's the earlier chance for the Reds.
Oh, we should have done better, shouldn't he, Igor? I played with Jan Koller, and Vladdy rang us up and said, could you play in a charity game for him in Prague? And we went over, me and Robbie, an MLS game, and we played. Jan Koller was on our team. Great lad.
Scored goals wherever he's gone. Talking of which, Gerrard trying to find Babel, and Babel just couldn't collect in time, and the sweep-up job should have been straightforward, but I don't think the goalkeeper will be buying him a pint later for that one. You mean the fella who's got the captain's armband for Borussia Dortmund here this afternoon, and the clearance is just anywhere will do for now to get a breather.
It was some 1-2, wasn't it? Anyway, we're back in control.
Sammy Hupia, talking of which, who is back amongst the number again, and he's somebody that was speaking just before the game as, you know, I'm a year older, let's see if I can get 45 minutes, but still talking about the clean sheets. This has been a good link-up for Liverpool, Spearing and Gerrard in the past, and he will be relied upon, won't he, Jason J. Spearing at 36 and still playing?
Yeah, I was lucky enough, Pete, I know we're laughing, but I went down to Chelsea and played.
Spearing into Stephen Wright, who's playing like a false nine at the moment. Thiago with his slippers on. Couldn't keep it for now, and then the panic set in for Dede.
Yeah, so I went down, played Chelsea, got 15 minutes. It was great to play alongside Jay. He's still very fit, still heavily involved with the club. He's like a play, he plays, doesn't he, for the 21s every now and again.
He is the extra player when they need it. The 21s have been flying this year, so haven't needed him as much, but he is out on the training pitch every day, and so many of the young players that you've seen transition to the first team in the last couple of years Lewis Koumas, who's out on loan at the moment. Young Jayden Danns as well. He's had a massive impact on bringing them through. And quite often is on the training pitch Thursday and Friday with the first team, as well as the 21s play the shape almost of how the opposition would play.
Yeah, and I mean, I know people will say he's obviously not 21, how's he playing? But they're allowed, aren't they, a mature player, which is a great idea, you know, to be on the pitch during the game and bring the kids through.
Diag was brilliant there from Fabio Aurelio, looking for Babel. Gerrard hangs about on the edge, chips one in, looking for the aforementioned Jay Spearing. The clearance is a decent one. For now, Thiago. A no-look pass to Babel. Stephen Wright is on his way. Thiago gets it back and stays onside, and it's a wonderful finish from Thiago Alcantara. He is somebody that has the CV of dreams. World Cups, Euros, Champions League, 7 Bundesliga titles amongst them, but that will be extra special. A goal-scoring return for Liverpool, and the Reds a goal up inside 6 minutes.
I mean, I don't want to take anything away from the finish. It was absolutely brilliant, but it has been coming. Really good start. Dortmund had just, in the first, we got 5 minutes, 6 minutes, just haven't been in the game, have they? They haven't been able to get the ball. And Liverpool have taken full control. Great build-up play, and what a finish from Thiago. Rolling back the years. Hint of offside. Is the VAR today?
He was well on, I could see that from here.
No VAR.
It was an almost impossible angle, that.
It was lovely, wasn't it? Lovely little touch over the keeper. Oh.
Well, Liverpool have to do some defending now. Błaszczak Kowski, who drifts one in, looking for the run of Grosskreutz. And that will do for now. Liverpool away and running. Jerzy Dudek, who's in goal, will be replaced at some point in this first half, we understand, by Sander Westerveld as well. He's been training hard for this, Jerzy Dudek. Sander Westerveld's replacement, so that will go back to front.
Didn't Jerzy injure himself last game? I think Chelsea, he injured himself, didn't he?
I think there were a few hamstrings from
Calves
last
and
time.
Hamstrings, yeah.
Just on that point, and it's important to note that Liverpool have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 physios on duty today, which you will know at home is not usual, but you'll be able to put 2 and 2 together. Babel all on his own. Waits for support from Thiago, the goal scorer. What a ball for Gerrard! And he could see all of the old pictures flashing before him there, Steven Gerrard. Wonderful pass. The finish, just for now, is lacking.
Yeah, that's not. Don't say that often, do you? Steven Gerrard fluffing his lines. But again, these two are on the same wavelength already, aren't they? Gerrard and Thiago, brilliant.
Steven Gerrard, who received his new boots this morning, the old Adidas equipment ones.
Yeah, seen it.
What is that feeling like when you get the boots on again? You know, the smell of it, the feeling of being back amongst it again.
Yeah, it is great. Like I said, I got the 15 minutes at Chelsea, and it was, it's so good. Just putting the boots on, being around the lads, match mode. It's amazing. I mean, I honestly only had 15 minutes in me, but it was amazing.
A really important day for the LFC Foundation today. We'll get onto them in just a second as the rain starts to sheet its way down over the Kenny Dalglish stand. As Stephen Wright takes a tumble. That might be his cue shortly.
Oh, he's in.
Bescan was slightly too slow to pick it up. It's Jan Koller who comes and collects it from him. Worked for Paul Lambert there in the midfield. You'll know him from his management days, but had such a wonderful career. Actually came on trial at Borussia Dortmund and ended up winning a Champions League,
wasn't it? Yeah.
But was also the first British player to do that when it was rebranded from the European Cup.
Was he? Great lad as well, Lambo. He's not got that in his locker. He needs to stop doing that.
The muscle memory wasn't that good.
No.
Steven Gerrard loses a shin pad and he's back in to leave one on. Paul Lambert loses the other shin pad. That was Celtic v Rangers, that. Igor Biscan's trying to give the skipper his shin pads back again.
So a bit of a jog into Liverpool's half for Borussia Dortmund, who are trailing in the Bundesliga in second place at the moment. So many of these players you see out there today were such a pivotal, seismic role in bringing them back, and Jurgen Klopp's team, so many of them on duty here, as Liverpool just spray the ball around like it was a five-a-side. The quality in training last night was very high. Right fine spearing and small spaces that Liverpool are so comfortable playing in. Biscan's pass wasn't a very good one, but Thiago made it look that way. Hippier couldn't keep it. What a challenge that was by the man that gave it away, Liverpool's goal scorer. Here's Ryan Babel. The pace, of course, is not what you would expect of a first-team game, but the football has been sparkling so far.
Yeah, the head and the brain, they don't stop working. The body might let you down every now and again, and obviously at different ages you can do different things, but in the main, Liverpool today, Thiago starting to enjoy himself. That's not great news for Dortmund.
And he is still young enough to be out there for real, Thiago. Still only 34. Ragnar Klavan, who does like to get forward. You can see what the attempt was. I'm not sure Stephen Wright was able to get there. A spell where Borussia Dortmund perhaps can just have a little bit of a breather here when they attempt to keep it. It's over to Łukasz Piszczek here for Dortmund, who's so celebrated as a former player. He gave them 11 seasons, 400 appearances. They've got proper bona fide legends out there for them today. He couldn't keep it that time though. And Liverpool will make a change here, and I think it's going to be Stephen Wright's time.
For a younger model coming on, isn't it? Martin Kelly.
Another one who's not long finished.
It's not the first time we played Dortmund in the Legends. I played in the first one in Germany, very early on in the foundation days. They hosted us there.
Nice feet from Babel. Thiago bounces it off Jay Spearing. Steven Gerrard wonderfully played out to Stephen Wright, and he was trying to find his old pal against Steven Gerrard. Recovers it for him. Igor Biscan helps out. Have another go. Ragnar Klavan, the furthest man forward here for Liverpool. Biscan's still trying to get his eye in, I think.
He's got his boots on the wrong feet at the minute. Oh.
Thiago to Ryan Babel again. He's got Klavan forward on this left-hand side. There's a slight toe in. Jay Spearing now. Biscan back to Spearing again. Little triangles and 1-2s, and they just managed to get their way out of it. Borussia Dortmund initially from Heinrich, and Liverpool will try again.
Playing some nice football, Liverpool. Tippy-tappy, as the late great Ronnie Moran used to say. Tippy-tappy football. Thiago and Jay. Steven Gerrard's got his hand in as well.
How difficult is it to play against this when you just can't get a kick? You're doing twice as much running.
Yeah, it's hard when it's like this.
Opened up for Fabio Aurelio, who drifts one in, was looking for Gerrard, and just the chance for Jörg Heinrich, and also for Borussia Dortmund here to size up a bit of a breather. It's Dede with the switch pass over to Piszczek. Lambert with one round the corner. It was a nice pass from him, but again they can't keep it. Thiago has the run of Ryan Babel if he can find it. Of course he can find it. Ryan Babel in Oceans. Steven Gerrard, and it will go for a Liverpool corner. No offside flag, which is what Heinrich was so angry about. Liverpool will have the corner and a chance here to replace Stephen Wright with Martin Kelly.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think that looked more onside than Thiago's. Great run from Ryan Babel.
Wonderful occasion for Stephen Wright, Bootle-born, an academy level scout now with Liverpool and part of Gerrard Houlier's squad that went on to the treble. And Martin Kelly, who spent 6 years in the first team setup, joined the club at 7.
Stephen Wright's dad was on the staff when I was at Liverpool. He was a masseur or a masseuse.
Thiago with the corner then, and it's an easy punch, but slightly panic-stricken from YB de Fella. Steven Gerrard, Biscan hanging about, harmlessly wide of the Borussia Dortmund goal. And money raised today, by the way, that will support the brilliant work being done by the LFC Foundation, their employability programs. And this can be everything from helping them find work in the first place, people that they work with in the Liverpool area, to get qualifications, develop new skills through the mentoring that they offer and training. It all comes at a price, and that is a big part of what we're trying to raise money for here today. Did you know that they deliver over 1,000 football sessions every week, the foundation? Gerrard for Babel almost returned the favour. Thiago trying to get the ball back from Lambert, worked his way around, but Liverpool are swarming all over Dortmund when they do get the odd opportunity to keep the ball for a second or two. Martin Kelly and Spearing, who made their debuts together.
They do look a little bit leggy, Dortmund, don't they? I think that game against Benfica 4 days ago has really taken its toll on a couple of the players. I don't want to take anything away from Liverpool. Some of the football's been lovely, and he's been instrumental. Thiago.
Pass out to Fabio Aurelio, who, remember, had 5 broken ribs and a punctured lung not too long ago playing in this Legends game, and he's back for more. That's how much he loves football. Chance for Collar to collect and just keep it for a second with Marcel Schmelzer in that midfield. Dede out to Piszczek. Here's Schmelzer for Dortmund. Paul Lambert's done well, actually, just in front of that back four.
I mean, around him he's got Gerrard, Spearing and Thiago. Even in his heyday, I don't think he'd be able to cope with that. But he's done okay.
Came on trial from Motherwell, 1996 it was. Had to mark Zinedine Zidane in a Champions League final, got man of the match. He might need a man of the match performance to stop this Liverpool midfield today, who are away and running now with Gerrard. Buys himself some time, Thiago! It was just slightly too easy, and it would have been another picture book finish. And he'll get a flea in his ear from Steven Gerrard when he gets the chance for not making it 2-0.
Yeah, he tried to be a little bit too clever, but again, them two, I mean, the return ball with Steven was sublime, and he tried a little back heel, didn't he? Just didn't come off. Beautiful again. How old is he now, Thiago?
Thiago's only 34.
Wow.
It just shows how premature the ending was here at Liverpool. The hip operation that he had that kept him out for so long. And that was probably his undoing in the end, wasn't it? When he did get an injury,
Yeah.
he was fairly long to recover, and perhaps is that when you realise as a player the end is coming?
Yeah, when you're spending more time in the gym than on the training ground, it becomes tough. Yeah, it's a long, old, lonely process, having a long injury, and then obviously off the back of getting fit, you'd always pick up little niggling ones, and you know, he's so cultured, isn't he? And it would have been a nightmare for him to try and get back fit again, so it's understandable, like you say, calling his career prematurely, but Barcelona have benefited.
And he was saying that he wasn't overly fussed on the idea of becoming a coach, but when you retire with the kind of CV that Thiago did, opportunities tend to come your way a bit quicker.
I think the thing with Barcelona as well, the Messiah, the youth academy that they've got there, the young kids coming through, I mean, what a role model to have there. means a lot of them young players now come through their academy system, like Yamin Yamal, Kubasi, Pedri.
Collar and Sami Hyypiä there, and an interesting coming together, and Collar was apologetic for the boot that he left on the back of Sami Hyypiä.
I mean, you talk about it coming together, you should have seen the Skrtel and Diego Costa for Chelsea when we played them down at the Bridge 4 or 5 months ago. That was tasty.
And bang on 20 minutes, Anfield remember the late great Diogo Jota and his brother Andre Silva, as everybody in unison is on their feet, and the game will just lapse for a second as we do remember. A poignant moment inside Anfield, and there will be a change here for Borussia Dortmund as well, and it's Paul Lambert who will make way. He's got through quite a lot of running in the early stages here. Great appreciation for these two teams. Sir Kenny Dalglish, a big hero of his growing up as a Celtic fan, and he will be replaced by Moritz Leitner, who at the age of 33 is a bit more like it. They need a bit more youth in that midfield, I think.
Yeah, a bit more mobility in that midfield. Yeah, great to see Lambo though.
Jerzy Dudek, legendary Champions League icon, has seen enough, and off come the gloves. And the guy that he replaced will come on for him in Sander Westerveld. Jerzy Dudek, would you believe, is 52 now. Sander Westerveld at 51, a treble winner in his second season. And the goalkeeper's kept a clean sheet here last season, so there will be a bit of pressure within that group of three, Jace.
Yeah, they won't want to be the one that concedes the goal if they've kept a clean sheet. Certainly from Jersey's perspective now, he's done his job. But Sander, again, I keep referring to this Chelsea, he was unbelievable down at the Bridge.
He made a great save, didn't he?
Yeah,
this was,
towards the end.
This was in October, by the way, if you're not aware of it. Ryan Babel's goal was the difference. 34-year-old Eden Hazard, Diego Costa, like Jason mentioned before, who'd only just finished, Gary Cahill, John Obi Mikel still in their 30s. It was one of the greatest ever victories for Liverpool. Legends in brackets.
Peter, I went on at 0-0 with 15 minutes to go. I had the assist to the goal, and we won the game 1-0. I'm not saying anything. You make your own mind up what that means.
Does that count as a goal involvement now in the modern day stats?
Yeah, assist to the assist, did you not know? Anyway, my record is 100% Legends games, apart from Real Madrid away.
You were never in any doubt after seeing the pictures of Diego Costa and Martin Skrtel that they take these games seriously, but Sammy Lee was saying this week that it's one of his greatest ever achievements. This is a European Cup winner a couple of times over.
I can't tell you how good it was. The dressing room was buzzing after the game. They had so many superstars playing for them.
So Dortmund, for once, over the halfway line, and ask a question of Sami Hyypiä. Ragnar Klavan, who's desperate to get into the action, is wandering wherever the ball ends up. Chance here on the break, and there was a deflection. I say a deflection, a great block in there from Martin Skrtel.
Yeah, he done well, Martin. He just read the space, didn't he? And he got himself between the ball and the goal.
We'll see this corner, and then we will link to the bench to see how the limbering up process is ongoing. Did him a terrible disservice there. It was one hell of a block. It will give the rare opportunity from a set play here. Have they worked on this? Moritz Leitner is the guy that will take.
Judging by that, no. Oh, here we go.
Gerrard's away and running. Lost the shin pad again. Ryan Babel is willing. Is he able? He might have to do this all on his own for now as Liverpool make their way forward. This was his territory, and as that move breaks down, let's get down to Chelsea and see what's going on the Liverpool bench.
Okay, here we're on the bench now, Vlad. Jerzy, I know I'm trying to peel you away from the game. You've just come off. You're going to go on at some point. How are you finding it? 1-0 up?
Yeah, we're happy with the score. We should score more.
Definitely more.
Definitely more, yeah. But as the gaffer said, we have to enjoy every single moment. We already played some pressure games before, years ago. And now it's our time to enjoy at front of the supporters, full house. This is the best what can happen to us.
I know it's hard. I'm trying to keep them trying to chat to me. Ryan's there now. Gerrard, is he going to have a go? Is he going to have a go? Ah, okay. What did you think about that? I heard you before when Gerrard played that pass. It could have been 2-0. Thiago to get another one. I heard you say, what a pass!
Yeah, I think Thiago wanted to do one more special move, and it's been already great action. But well, you know, we play for the fans and and we want to enjoy it, and you know, we will score a different goal, many goals, I think.
Well, talking about famous games that you've played, obviously we can't leave you two without talking about 2005. Obviously that game, Dudek, Jerzy making some amazing saves, you getting a goal. I mean, you didn't really make a save there, did you, Jerzy?
No, I didn't. Maybe it's good. Of course, I wanted to make some saves, but yeah, you have to be ready all the time. Even as the goalkeeper, even we play friendly games or very good games, very important games, we always need to be ready. You know, not like you guys.
Well, he's been really good at warm-up, so...
Okay, so what are we thinking then? Are you going to come on and get another special goal?
Well, yeah, hopefully for a few minutes. Yeah. You know, I'm 52. Yeah, I don't run anymore that much, so you know, few minutes I'll be fine. You know?
Okay, boys. Last question. Final score prediction. What do you think it's going to be?
Yeah, well, I hope you'll score a few more goals. So 4-1. 4-1.
Yeah, 4-0.
Okay, let's get back to it.
There's always goals, so they're probably not too far off. We've had 5s and 4s and 3s over the years.
That was interesting. Jerzy there, 4-1. That means the clean sheet's gone. So he's obviously blaming someone else there because his job's done, isn't he?
He's not bothered now.
No.
Just out of the picture at the moment. Jerzy Dudek is just climbing onto that front seat next to Jurgen Klopp. They're all looking for a photo opportunity, even the Champions League winners.
He was brilliant with my kids today, Jurgen. We popped in to see the lads in the hotel and we walked smack bang into him and he made a right fuss of my kids, let them have a picture. My 11-year-old Logan, he went bright red. It was brilliant, lovely little moments.
And he's had time for everybody since he arrived here on Thursday afternoon. Thiago has found Gerrard, the flag will come now.
He thought about it, didn't he, the linesman?
There was an ironic, almost sarcastic round of applause from George Heinrich to the linesman on that far side because he looked almost reluctant to put it up once he saw it was Gerrard away.
I know. He didn't want one of them looks that Stevens got. Oh.
Just on the subject of Jurgen Klopp, just so many of these players that were so famous for him and so internationally famous as well in terms of the rebuild that he was able to do at Dortmund, the back-to-back league titles, the League Cup success, the Champions League final as well.
I mean, that goes unnoticed because of his CV with Liverpool, doesn't it? But when you think about it, I mean, that's crazy, isn't it? With Dortmund, you know, you're up against the might of Bayern Munich, but the European talent that was around that time. And to do what he did there, in its, you know, in its, on its own, you know, it's just phenomenal.
Liverpool might fancy another break here if Babel can find Steven Gerrard, who has lapsed back into the old days. He's all over the pitch at the moment. Thiago closest to him, which has proved all of the danger for Borussia Dortmund so far. Fabio Aurelio just proving the overlap. I was saying before about his punctured lung and 5 broken ribs. He was actually trapped in Liverpool because he couldn't fly, such was the extent of his injuries. Couldn't go back to Brazil. A young family as well, who were obviously very scared, but you've got to tip your hat to him that he's wanted to come back and play football again at this place.
He loves it. He's such a nice fella as well. I mean, they all are. I do have a soft spot for Fabio. He's so warm. He's always got a smile on his face.
It's a wonderful ball, that, but I think the flag might come, but Klavan is just for the moment hanging on. Steven Gerrard, and again the Borussia Dortmund defenders are incandescent.
I got to be honest, Pete, right, these games are hard enough without the officials actually not doing their job properly. I mean, again, it was offside. You know, you don't want to be doing extra running when you're in your 50s, believe me.
So a couple of changes for Liverpool, right? But he's back and he's willing and able, hopefully, to play a part in Liverpool's success here this afternoon. Spearing doing a good job, and Dowie, who again has not long finished professional football, is quick to it. What a moment for her to lead this line again. She was saying on Thursday, despite playing in World Cups and having played for England and record goal scorer for Liverpool, that she's best remembered these days for a late tackle on Cloud Makaleli here in the Legends game that almost tipped things over the edge.
I mean, I got to play with her down at the bridge there in October, and she's a class act, you know. She takes up space. Look, again,
she's
on
just
the shoulders.
Maybe stayed on side here. Again, the flag stays down, and she was there just in case. Yeah. This is worth watching, this one, you know, because George Heinrich, who wears 17 for Borussia Dortmund, he's absolutely lost his head with the linesman on that far side.
I understand, no, I mean, in all seriousness, like I said, it's hard enough as it is without doing extra running when there's someone offside, and you know, you want it to be fair. And I know the linesmen and the referees, they do a great job here at the foundation. They give up their time as well, but you know, when it goes against you, oof.
Challenge was his first involvement. Gregory Vignal with the challenge there on Błaszczykowski, and he stayed down, and he's hurt for the moment. Play will stop in a second, but Ragnar Klavan cleared it just in case.
Oh, he's took one right down the Achilles there.
He got there as quick as he could, Gregory Vignal.
He's had enough.
The devilment in me often thinks that sometimes you need one of those challenges in these games just to keep the tempo going.
Yeah. Who did Jay Spearing do in it?
That was Dennis Wise.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, him and Wise, he had it, didn't he?
Antonio Da Silva is on and straight into the action with a 50-50 with Natasha Dowie. And Gerrard, for now, is onside and running, trying to finish on his left foot. Dowie does brilliantly to win it back for Liverpool. Gerrard is still there, and he was looking for Thiago. But Liverpool on the break are still
Well, hello everybody, just one or two technical difficulties, but here we are live at Anfield Alongside us, a player who used to play with Steven Gerrard in the Liverpool Academy, under-13 Academy coach Mike Yates alongside us for this one. Now Zidane for Dortmund, what a great tackle. Martin Skrtel, as I said, the Liverpool Way fanzine used to nickname him the Terminator back in the day, and the crowd enjoyed that challenge again. That was nice, that Yates, wasn't it?
Great play.
I think everyone's enjoyed Thiago so far. He's an absolute masterclass.
Like you say, he's rolling back the years, isn't he? And his combination play with Steven has been fantastic. Great to watch.
Martin Skrtel it was. Here's Thiago, what a turn. Can he get Gerrard away? Wiedenfaller is there to grab at his feet. Dortmund legend Wiedenfaller, close to over 350 games in a Dortmund shirt. And Dortmund will drive on again. You know, touching back on that story before, what I love about Gregory Vignal coming on. I mean, it's a quiz question, always share it with a lot of people, that you wouldn't think he'd come on for Robbie Fowler and wins the free kick, that he actually played up front. He didn't, he was got forward from left back and he won the free kick that led to Gary match winner at Goodison. It's one you'll never ever forget for that, is it? You get the impression though Gerrard's going to score today, don't you?
He's going to get. He's getting closer, that's for sure.
Remember, folks, you want to donate here and make a difference, help the foundation make a difference in this beautiful city of ours. Just click the QR code on the screen now and make a donation. We thank you so much for that. It all helps. Goes to the wonderful work Matt Parrish and his team do for the foundation. It's wonderful, actually. Before the game, bumped into Eddie Sullivan. You may have seen the videos doing the rounds on LFC TV and All Red Video. Virgil van Dijk meeting him, and Eddie Sullivan. Just tell us a bit about Eddie, Mike, because he's a wonderful man behind the scenes at the foundation, and everybody loves the guy. You meet him and you're illuminated by his presence.
Absolutely, he's such a great guy. I was very fortunate to spend some time working with him in the community department, and travel to South Africa with him as well. Such a great guy, kind heart, does so much for the local people.
Jörg Heinrich again, 56 by the way. He's done well to keep last in this game, hasn't he? The Dortmund first team assistant manager.
Certainly has, and played well.
He certainly has. Looking forward to seeing Mats Hummels come on second half, by the way. There's Jürgen with Aldo. Your old mate Gilly there, Stephen Gillespie, who does a great job, doesn't he?
Yeah.
You played with Gilly in the academy team, didn't you?
I actually coached him when he was 14.
Brilliant, when he was 14, and here he is sitting next to Jürgen. Fabulous. He does a great job behind the scenes, community coaching. Stephen Gillespie, he was out on the field before the game with the lads. He was a good goal scorer in his day. He used to watch you in Liverpool reserves.
Great left foot.
He's checked now with a dangerous looking cross, and Skrtel and Martin Kelly nearly combined with each other. Got it clammed into each other there. Gerrard, Thiago, effortless, isn't it? Spearing. And Liverpool on the attack here. Martin Kelly getting forward well. Thiago, the only goal of the game from him so far. Fabio Aurelio. Oh, it nearly fell for Gerrard. Spearing!
Oh, what a strike!
What a moment for the under-21s. Player coach Jay Spearing. He'll remember that for the rest of his days.
What a strike from the edge of the box, Dave. As soon as it fell to him, you're thinking, go on, hit that one with the laces, and he certainly did. That one flew right into the top corner.
Well, he's a great mate of ours, Jay Spearing. And I remember he nearly scored in the FA Cup semi-final win over Everton. He missed one when he put it over the bar, but he makes no mistake with that one. That was a rocket from Jay Spearing. Kenny calls him the wee man as well. He'll say, nice one, wee man, at the end. Look at this, though. That's a Gerrard special, that, isn't it?
That is perfect. Caught it. Couldn't have caught it any better.
Absolute beauty. That's a wonderful moment for Jay Spearing, and the Liverpool legends take a 2-0 lead over Jürgen's former team.
I'm just wondering whether he's going to mention that back at the academy, Steve. Do you think he will, or
no? Every day. And why not? Why not?
Exactly. When you hit them like that, why not?
Here's Martin Kelly, who played right back under Sir Kenny Dalglish.
Sir Kenny gave him a real chance when he first took charge of the second spell at Liverpool. He put Kelly in, he trusted Martin Kelly, and he did really well for the team. Got an extended run, he switched Glenn Johnson to left back, put Kells in at right back, and he trusted some of the academy players, Sir Kenny. It was Jay Spearing played alongside Gerrard in midfield with Jordan Henderson. And that was the team that got to 2 cup finals that season. 1-1 against Cardiff, and then maybe if we'd had goal line technology, the Andy Carroll goal might have stood, by the way, in the FA Cup final. So we've fixed our technical issues now. Thank you very much, everybody. We'll hand you back to Jason McAteer, and first of all, the brilliant Mr. Peter McDowell.
As well at the moment.
Want another one or two to make that feeling, a bit more comfortable, but they're in full control of this game, aren't they?
It's cool and calm defending in the centre of Dortmund's defence there by Aubameyang. He's had his work cut out today. A player wearing 25 for Dortmund. Was their right back from 2008 to 13. Again, a big and key part of the rebuild of Jurgen Klopp. When you look through the squad list, there's lots of players that when Jurgen Klopp arrived at the club were defenders, and then he turned them into strikers or vice versa. He just had that Midas touch of knowing where a player was most valuable to him, and he loved utility players.
Yeah, he did, didn't he? I mean, if you go and look now, what's left from Jurgen Klopp, there's not many of them there, is there? The couple of teams that he constructed were fantastic, weren't they? And you're right, he had players who were versatile. We spoke heavily about James Milner last week, didn't we? Playing for Brighton, his versatility. It was amazing what Jurgen done and what he gave us. Created so many fantastic memories. How many are on show today that he had? Can't be many.
Easily double figures.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, easily double figures involved in the squad. And I think maybe the tactic was that they could put the players out that perhaps were less able to play the full game, but they do have reserves on the bench and lots of players in their 30s and early 40s, so we will get a game at some point in the second half, I'm sure. Gerrard to Thiago. Thiago to Ragnar. Klavan on his left peg. And that is a good save by the Dortmund skipper, Ivan de Vella.
John makes me laugh. Like when we create an opportunity and we don't score, how many of the players hold their head in their hands as if to say, please give it to me, I could have scored. They all want to score, don't they? Natasha was the same, Stephen was the same.
Just the aesthetics of football. Thiago just makes it look like he's playing football in the garden with his little boy. He has been mesmeric so far, and the corner was almost on that same vein. Gerrard recovers it, perfectly weighted for Skirtle. Found again by Klavan. Where's Skirtle going here? And it was a decent attempt from the Borussia Dortmund 17. Jörg Heinrich to win that set play, and they're all friends again. We mentioned before about the amount of football sessions every week that the LFC Foundation deliver. Over 1,000 of them every single week, and every month they commit to over 340 hours of employability training as well. These are people looking for work inside the Liverpool area that are mentored by the LFC Foundation and encouraged and helped back into the workplace again. The QR codes that are available to you on the screen and via all of our social media avenues today are for you, if you can, to donate whatever you can to help this wonderful work by the LFC Foundation. LiverpoolFC.com/donate. If you want to do it on a web browser or via the QR code, just attempt to take a picture of that and it will do the rest for you and bring up the relevant form on your phone. And it's not just sport they centre the efforts around either. Every week they take 1,000 meals to families that would otherwise go without in and around the Merseyside area. Tasha Dowie to Thiago. Opens up here for Martin Kelly again. Inside the last minute, and Dowie is offside. And there wasn't much in that.
Well, welcome back, everybody. Sorry for one of these two technical difficulties we're having at the moment. We'll rectify that as soon as possible. But what we've witnessed so far is a great game. We're in the company with myself alongside our under-13 academy coach, Mike Yates, who took the under-13s to a wonderful victory in the Premier League Cup last week over Arsenal. Dowie lurking up there. She wants a goal today, Tash Dowie, doesn't she?
It's that movement again, Steve. She's
a wonderful finisher, Tasha Dowie, the first female ambassador of Liverpool FC. Goal scoring was incredible, pivotal part of that team under the great and much missed Matt Beard. Isn't it wonderful to see on the bench there, you know, Kirky as well, Chris Kirkland, who's a goalkeeper coach today, not in a playing capacity. He does wonderful work, you know, for the foundation. He gives up a lot of his time. He does goalkeeping clinics with young goalkeepers, and I want to give him a special mention because he's a terrific guy. He really is. He took part in the Kip on the Cop last year as well. Said he couldn't move his back for days after that. 6'4". There's Martin Kelly for Liverpool. Goals from Thiago and a wonder strike from Chase Beering. Been some half that, folks, hasn't it? Been really enjoyed that. Thiago, absolute masterclass. Some of his link-up play with Steven Gerrard, the crowd have really enjoyed. Opening goal by Thiago. Took it so well, didn't he? What a player he was in the Jurgen Klopp era. We remember his performance in the FA Cup semi-final. His goal against Porto in the Champions League was special. And Chase Beering, the under-21s player coach, his family in the crowd with a Steven Gerrard-esque goal. What a hit that was from Chase Beering. Some half, big Ragnar Klavan, the Estonian who played under Jurgen, coming close to scoring on a few occasions as well. So great to see the legends out there as well. Sander Westerveld there and Jerzy Dudek getting wonderful ovations. Martin Skirtle as well, putting in some terrific tackles on there. We'll expect a whole host of substitutions at the break, of course, but half-time, it's Liverpool 2, Dortmund 0.
You got the right colour on anyway.
Got to be the right colour, yeah.
Hello. So we've got a bit of a surprise for you if you turn round. So Sol, we're here at AXA, Liverpool's first team training ground. Are you happy?
I'm very happy.
So through the community engagement team at the LFC Foundation, we know how much the walk in football means to people. What does it mean to you?
It means a lot. It keeps me fit because instead of sitting in the house looking at four walls, I'm out and about, as you know, with the lads having a laugh.
You are 90 years young.
90 years young is right.
Years young. You are very competitive as well, aren't you?
Very, yeah.
When I have played against you in past times, it gets very competitive between us. But all the, like I say, you do other things as well, but for a lot of the participants that come to these sessions, that's the only thing they do all week. Obviously, after the football as well, we go into the canteen and you get your cups of tea, your cups of coffee, your
toast,
biscuits.
Yeah.
And how important is that part as well as the football?
This when the skits go on, what you did and what you didn't do. That's the laugh part as well, yeah.
And how do you do it? I mean, I always look, when I see you play, and all of us say it as well, is I would love to be moving like you are when I'm 90 years old. Is that what keeps you young?
I don't know how I do it. I'm lucky. I just don't know.
Yeah, well, we love you, mate, and having you at the sessions and helping everybody else and seeing you enjoy it is what it's all about for the LFC Foundation. You all right?
Yeah.
You got the right colour on anyway.
Got to be the right colour, yeah.
Hello. So we've got a bit of a surprise for you if you turn round.
Hello.
Hiya.
How are you?
Hello,
Okay.
fine, hello.
Very nice to meet you.
And you.
We're good.
What do I call you?
Alexis.
Alexis, lovely.
Look what we have for you. We've got a little present.
Thank you.
So, hope you enjoy it.
Oh, thank you very much. Lovely. Thank you.
So with the Walking Football, we have obviously a lot of participants that come on a Monday, a Wednesday and a Friday. And it helps with their social isolation, so what the LFC Foundation do. We know it's a big issue in society, particularly for the, if you don't mind me saying, for the older generation. So would you tell Alexis how young you are?
90.
19?
No.
19.
No, not 19.
You look very good, eh?
So people say.
Yeah, you look good.
Some people say.
Good. When we see him, he's a goal scorer. Still,
really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Play as a striker.
I play yeah. Some say goal hanger, but I say striker. One of the best goals I scored was actually against Chris. I scored one against him, didn't I? Good
and
one.
I tried as well.
It was full length, he went, and it's only half-size goal, not the full size.
It's too easy for you.
No, it's hard. No, it's hard. I do miss a lot. I don't mind getting pulled around a bit, and I'll pull the others around a bit and push them into corners and whatever. I have a lot of fun.
That's all about football, no? To have fun. That's the idea.
Yeah, it's lovely.
I sometimes play walking football as well.
Do you?
Yeah.
You have to come down and play with us.
What a guy. What a guy.
Lovely
Very nice to meet you. Thank you. Thank you.
Lovely to meet you. Good job on my haircut, wasn't it?
It's a good job you had your haircut.
It was tatty. It was really tatty.
Welcome back, everybody. Hope you're really enjoying this so far, and it's a wonderful day, isn't it? Brought to you by the LFC Foundation in association with AXA and Forever Reds, our former players, wonderful former players association. The return of Jurgen Klopp back at Anfield alongside Sir Kenny on the bench. Steven Gerrard, Thiago, literally rolling back the years we've seen from them so far. We've really enjoyed their performance. By the way, folks, don't forget, if you want to make a donation, scan the QR code on your screen now. Scan it now or go to liverpoolfc.com/donate online as well. Make a donation as the Liverpool Foundation, led by Matt Parrish and the wonderful team, do a wonderful job in raising vital funds for this beautiful city of ours, for those in need, and to a great cause. So our under-13 academy coach Mike Yates, who played in the same Liverpool team as Steven Gerrard at the academy when they grew up together alongside us, and we can look back at some of the highlights of the half, and there certainly has been. Thiago, Mike, first of all, has been sensational.
Unbelievable, rolling back the years, isn't he? Some of his touches and his link-up play, trying to find Steven Gerrard, has been absolutely brilliant to watch.
Yeah, and the goal here that Thiago scores, what a goal. Oh. I mean, it's such an acute angle as well, isn't it? It's coming up here.
Yeah, you can see him in the middle of the pitch. He picks the ball up there, plays the ball out wide, and then makes that run again. Sees the keeper coming out, and that delicate chip past. He knows exactly where the goal is, knows exactly what he's doing. But this run, he plays the ball and keeps running. Knows exactly where the goal is, just a delicate chip off. Fantastic.
I mean, we'll never forget his Kop strike against Porto in the Champions League. It's fabulous. And we've also got a special ref cam for you, and this is the angle from the ref cam, and it looks even better. This is it now. I love this. This is very different, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, he's close to Thiago.
Look at your mate Stephen Wright in the middle there. He's desperate to get on the end of it. Desperate to score righty there. Stephen Wright, of course, a wonderful moment for Stephen Wright, who played the opening 15 minutes. Of course, he scored against Dortmund for Liverpool in the Champions League at the Kop end with a header in a big win. And he's celebrating there with Thiago.
He's happy there. Brilliant to see him out there. He does some great work with our recruitment team and the development centres. Brilliant to see him out there today. And he played well, I thought, as well.
What a player Thiago was at Anfield. I remember him in a 4-0 win over Manchester United here, and it was absolute masterclass. All the fans went away thinking, wow, what a performance that day. And then the second goal we've got coming up, this, I think, is fair to say, we're going to show you very shortly, but it's worth the wait, believe you me, because it's a collector's item. in many ways, and this is it. This is Mike Yates' great mate, Jay Spearing, our under-21s player coach. He still plays, he's on the training ground every day, and he trains with Arne Slot in the first team as well. Fabio Aurelio with the cross, and then here's Jay Spearing. You think it's Gerrard, it's not, it's Jay.
Fantastic strike, wasn't it, Steve? As soon as the ball broke to him, you think, and you can see him coming onto it, you think, go on. Toe down, laces through the ball. What a strike. This is a great angle as well. Coming onto the ball here. Wow, what a strike.
I mean, Roman Wiedenfeller is a wonderful goalkeeper, but that is some strike.
Cuts across it as well, so it curls away into the top corner, and it looks like Thiago enjoyed that one as well.
And I told you what Aldo said, John Aldrich, about Fabio Aurelio. He said with his cross, he could open a can of beans with that. There's the ref cam as well. What a view that is of that goal. And Jay coming across as well. Really enjoyed that moment there. Celebrating with Gregory Vignal, the man that won the free kick. Remember, that's a great quiz question, folks. Remember that one. Gregory Vignal won the free kick that led to Gary Mack's unforgettable winner at Goodison Park. So we're going to see a whole host of substitutions come on in the second half, of course. Looking forward to seeing what one of the female players making a debut. Louise Fors, we remember her as. She's called Louise Shilgard now, and she played with Tasha Dowie and Matt Beard's great team. Pepe Reina's going to come on. Remember him in that Gerrard Cup final in the penalty shootout. What a fabulous goalkeeper he was. We love Dirk Kuyt as well, don't we? The man for the big occasion.
We're spoiled, aren't we, with what's out there on the pitch today?
Really class acts on both sides of the field about to come on the second half. Mats Hummels as well for Dortmund, a Dortmund legend. We look forward to seeing all of them in action. Second half to come. We're enjoying this so far. It's a beautiful day.
Hi, I'm Faye Kirby, and today I'm here to meet Nazrin, who's part of one of the LFC Foundation's employability programme. Nazrin's a great example of what the LFC Foundation does in breaking down barriers and creating life-changing opportunities.
When I first met Nazrin, her love of football was very evident. She communicated with me that although she loved football and loved taking part, she hadn't had opportunities previously, and that the programme was really helpful to her. She also had aspirations of studying psychology in college. This shows how determined a young woman Nazrin is, and her determination has helped her to progress into her psychology course. She has become the captain of our football team, showing tenacity on the pitch and off the pitch.
I'm looking forward to meeting her. Let's go meet her and the girls. Hello, I'm here to see Nazrin. Hi, are you okay? I've heard a lot about you. So how did you get involved in the LFC Foundation then?
Basically, I used to train with my own, and then I found it a bit difficult because I didn't have guidance or someone to support or coach. Then I spoke to my teacher, so I was studying at the City of Liverpool College. Then when I told them I'm interested in football, they said there's a good. I used to play with boys, and then they said, "Nasri, you need football women teams." Then they found me the Birmingham LFC Foundation, and then they said, "We have a good news, LFC Foundation." I was so happy and interested in it, and I joined it.
Yeah, I'm not looked back, have you?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, good.
The programme provides participants like Nazrin with opportunities to get involved in sport and also develop their employment skills. There are so many people living in the Liverpool City region who have experienced barriers to employment and barriers to participation, and the Pathway to Works programme is key in helping people to get not only into work but also into sport.
Welcome back, everybody, to Anfield. When it's been an absolutely magnificent day here so far, hasn't it, with Liverpool legends against Borussia Dortmund legends. Expect a whole host of some changes to come on in the second half. I can see Dirk Kuyt is on there already. He's going to come on, the man for the big occasion. Remember that hat-trick he got against Manchester United, the Luis Suarez mesmerising dribbles, going past a whole host of players and setting up Dirk at the Anfield Road end. Remember, it was Sir Kenny's birthday that day and the crowd was singing happy birthday Sir Kenny on the pitch as well. So absolutely fantastic stuff. Pepe Reina is going to be our goalkeeper in the second half as well for Liverpool. Fantastic Pepe, of course. He actually retired last year, 2025 he did, with Como. He's now 43.
And your captain, number 8, Steven Gerrard.
There is Pepe Reina. 394 appearances for Liverpool. That saving penalties in the shootout win over West Ham United as well in the Gerrard Cup final, we called it, didn't we, down at Cardiff. And it looks like Albert Riera has come on. Remember, a great goal he scored at the Anfield Road end against Aston Villa as well. He's come on, Albert Riera, now 43. He's actually a manager, Albert Riera, now of Eintracht Frankfurt in Germany. There's the Chile international we got a glimpse of there, Marc Gonzalez, who was signed by Rafa Benitez, of course, the Chile international, now 41. Remember him scoring in a Legends game against Manchester United at Old Trafford as well, which was an unbelievable day there, really. But our under-13 coach Mike Yates is with us. Mike, a few players back on in this second half, underway again. And Louise Schildgaard is also on. We know her as Louise Fors was her original name. The Swedish winger who created a lot of goals for Natasha Dowie and that Liverpool women's team. But Dortmund first up on the attack. On the far side, they're making changes as well. Nelson Valdez, the Paraguayan number 9, has come on. 42, Paraguay international. And they did get a few South Americans over there, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
Back in the day at Borussia Dortmund legends. Pepe Reina, what a goalkeeper he was. His distribution was brilliant, wasn't it? It's a bit like Alisson is now, isn't it, with his distribution?
Some of those sidewinder volleys, remember those?
Yeah. The one he got for Albert Riera in a 5-0 win over Villa when he's planted one straight down the middle. And they've gone in the back of the Anfield Road net. Stevie G, who's still out there. Big Crouchy not come on yet. He got his hat-trick against the Chelsea legends last year, didn't he? He scored 2. Fantastic, wasn't it, Crouchy? Remember his robot celebration in front of the Kop?
Hopefully we see that today.
Brilliant. Albert Riera, of course, on the field as well. The Spaniard. Skirtle. Liverpool back in possession again. Riera is doing a good job in the Bundesliga, actually. Eintracht Frankfurt managing. The evergreen Steven Gerrard, who came so close to a goal in that opening half, didn't he?
He did. He's had a few opportunities, hasn't he, Steve?
He did. Skirtle for Liverpool. Martin Kelly, as I say, that goal he scored for Liverpool against Chelsea at Stamford Bridge the season we won the League Cup. Pepe apologises for that. We'll let him off.
We'll let him off, yeah.
Keep asking Aldo why he doesn't play anymore in these games, doesn't come on. He said, no, so my legs won't carry me, Steve, anymore. I would prefer just to be involved in it from the former Players Association. This is Eric Durm, who's come off the bench in the second half, and 33 is Durm now for Dortmund, linking with Leitner, who had that spell at Norwich City. Thiago. That 4-3 game against Borussia Dortmund, that's the one that we always remember, isn't it? James Milner's cross, top end, Dejan Lovren, unbelievable. Against Jurgen's old team, and that was quite a really emotional night. I remember that. I remember Aldo was doing the commentary with us, and on the gantry as well. Sir Kenny's daughter, Kelly Cates, was there, and the two of them ran down to each other and embraced at the end of the game. It was such an unbelievable night against Jurgen's old team.
It's a great atmosphere, wasn't it? I remember that. And then the ball boys joining him in a celebration in the corner.
Marco Reus for Dortmund as well. Absolutely fabulous players on show. It's great, isn't it, that players will get back together. The camaraderie is brilliant. The banter flows like it always does. Before, when the lads get back together, they say they have the same old stories, but it's fantastic. Gerrard for Liverpool. Dirk Kuyt was trying to get there under his goal in the League Cup final against Cardiff, and that FA Cup winner against Manchester United. Some week that was. We beat City in the semi-finals of the League Cup, then beat United on the Saturday. Skirtle diving in, and Eric Durm getting away from him. Opportunity for Dortmund here, and the Egyptian Mo Zidane couldn't quite keep it down.
Just couldn't quite get his laces over the top of the ball, could he, and hit the target. A good break though.
And Thiago laughing there with Zidane, the Egyptian. As I say, he had two spells under Jurgen at Mainz and Dortmund. Now Skirtle. Thiago just drops his shoulder, effortless, but that time it's a deflection in the end, and Tony Da Silva just took it off him. Riera chasing, Dortmund driving on again. This time it'll be a goal kick. It's just wonderful occasions these, though, aren't they? The legends, you know, the annual game at Anfield. It's a full house. It's great to see all the youngsters here as well, isn't it? They're all singing along to Jamie Webster before the game as well.
So many different parts of the club coming together as well, though, Steve. It's just special to be part of the day that celebrates the club, supporters, and of course the LFC Foundation and the great work that they do.
Martin Kelly trying to get Luis Schilgard away, and Marc Gonzalez will chase, but there's a late flag in the end. And Dortmund trying to get the free kick with Oliver Kirsch at left back. There's the great man, Sir Kenny, with the notes. Looks like Martin Skirtle's hamstring has gone there. We hope he's okay. He's tough as they come. Big Skirtle, isn't he? As I said, that goal he scored at the Etihad against Manchester City under Jurgen, never forget that one. It was a brilliant moment, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. I think he might have just tweaked it on that tackle earlier on, Steve, on that counter-attack from Dortmund. And
take no chances. The Terminator, as the Liverpool Way fanzine Dave Usher famously called him once. Well, Dortmund on the attack. They've had a spirited start to the second half. It was a good touch by Thiago. He's everywhere, that man.
He is.
Thiago Alcantara. Dirk Kuyt at right back. Brilliant down that right side. Dirk Kuyt, you know, his energy all over the pitch was unbelievable. His energy reminds me very much of the first team now with Dominic Szoboszlai. His energy. And Jermaine Pennant coming on for Liverpool now, 43 years of age, 81 appearances, 3 goals. He scored a beauty against Chelsea at the Anfield Road end once. Pennant. And he was arguably Liverpool's best player in the 2007 Champions League final against Milan, when Liverpool had a lot of chances, but Milan got their revenge in Athens. Nice little turn by Gonzalez there, just couldn't quite link with Riera, but Gerrard can. And Gerrard towards the Kop. Opportunity here, will he go it himself? Unselfish. Riera! Good save. Albert Riera denied.
Well, Gerrard broke, and the fans are urging him to shoot. He fakes as he comes inside, backheels it, and just hits the keeper with that one.
Now Eric Derm for Dortmund again. Da Silva. Kirsch. Like a case of show us your medals for some of these players out on the field. Both sets of teams. And the big man is warming up. You know who I mean. Peter Crouch doing a high five with a couple of the ball boys. Lovely guy, Crouchy. Remember when he scored his first Liverpool goals against Wigan here at Anfield? He'd had a bit of a mini drought, and the crowd were with him. They stayed with him because he gave it everything he got. He got the winner here against Manchester United in an FA Cup, and it was a wonderful moment. One better than the Arsenal hat-trick, though. Remember that one? Yeah. Here's Albert Riera to the byline. Oh, and Dirk Kuyt was there. Louise Schildgaard was there as well for Liverpool. But the big fella will be on shortly. Crouchy.
Yeah, I think Liverpool fans just appreciated, even though he was going through that drought, he kept working hard for the team, didn't he? And then he got the goal and off he went.
It was a handful.
Oh, absolutely, and that overhead kick. Top end.
And that second Champions League semi-final against Chelsea, he was brilliant. And Dirk, great that night. That's the one we won on penalties. The first one, the Luis Garcia goal, of course. And a big roar, the big fella's getting ready to come on. Peter Crouch, 45 he is now. 134 appearances, 42 goals in a red jersey. Fabio Aurelio to Marc Gonzalez. Thiago. Now Steven Gerrard. Marc Gonzalez making a run. Ball hasn't gone out of play yet for Crouchy to come on, Mike.
No, not just yet.
Kelly.
Oh,
good. Gerrard. Now Kuyt. And Jermaine Pennant playing at right back here with Kelly going centre back now. Gonzalez looking for Albert Riera. Intercepted. Be nice to see Karl-Heinz Riedler come on at some point in the second half, wouldn't he? Liverpool. Roy Evans signed him. Of course, it was the time when we had the two academy strikers up top in Robbie Fowler and Michael Owen, and I think Karl-Heinz Riedler was a good player. Now a nice build up this. This is Derm with the cross, little flick in there by the Paraguayan Valdez. Couldn't really generate any power to test Pepe Reina. Kuyt for Liverpool. Thiago. Gerrard. Thiago again.
effortless, those passes, aren't they?
Yeah. You could sit and admire it all day, couldn't you? It's worth the admission fee alone. The passing skills of Thiago. Here he is again. Gerrard. The only thing missing, and you know what I'm going to say from this game so far, is one thing. A Gerrard goal at the Kop end. And don't rule it out. Don't forget, folks, to make a donation to the LFC Foundation. Hit that QR code coming up on your screen now. Fantastic. Making a real difference in the city. Hit the QR code, make a donation. We're very grateful for your support, making a difference in this beautiful city of ours. Vignal to Gonzalez. Thiago. Just when you have such a big squad like this, it's difficult how many minutes you can give each player, isn't it, I guess?
Yeah. Difficult to get everybody on.
Yeah, because the likes of Stevie G would probably be desperate to play 90 minutes to score.
Absolutely.
Nice touch that from Jermaine Pennant. He did have some nice moments in a Liverpool shirt pennant. Of course, we remember him when he came through at Arsenal, and he did have a good role. But the big cheers are ringing round. Louise Shilgard, a big player with Natasha Dowie in the team, and Matt Beard's title-winning Liverpool FC women, gets a nice ovation. And the big man is on, Peter Crouch. And don't bet against him scoring at the Kop end again, eh, Yatesy? Oh. Remember his winner in the FA Cup at Anfield against Manchester United, and that hat-trick against Arsenal, it was almost a perfect hat-trick, wasn't it? Remember, one of the goals was a pinpoint cross from Fabio Aurelio as well. He was a big favourite for Liverpool, and Peter Crouch, great signing from Rafa Benitez, and he played his part. Featured in that FA Cup win, the Gerrard final, which we all call it. Here's his first touch. That's not bad. On the left wing, Gonzalez to Thiago.
Can see straight away he looked to set the ball and then get himself in the box, didn't he?
Stevie G again. He can't shoot from there. Come on. Gonzalez. Oh, Crouch is lurking in there. That's a good take. Borussia Dortmund, Lee Young-pyo, a South Korean right-footed left-back he was for Borussia Dortmund, the number 3. Really good player. Always give his all. And Dortmund trying to get back into this game here, but you don't get past Thiago today. Vignal. Thiago. That was a foul by Nelson Valdez, the Paraguayan on the Spaniard. Yossi Benayoun warming up as well. You know, you want on the touchline, I can see Mike Yates, and he's going to be on next. Yossi. 2 memories for me of Yossi Benayoun, that header at the Bernabeu at Real Madrid in the Champions League, and he scored a late winner at Fulham, which was one of the... You just saw a shot of the ref cam there. Fabulous edition. I hope you're enjoying that one here today. So Liverpool make the change. Gregory Vignal off. Yossi Benayoun on. The Israeli, 45. He is now Yossi. Yeah, that when he got the late winner at Fulham when our title dream was still on, and honestly, it was like the away end was incredible. The singing went on. Late on the trains home all the way back to Merseyside. It was absolutely brilliant. Scored some good goals for Liverpool. He was a good player, Yossi Benayoun.
Given us some great nights, these players, haven't they, Steve?
The Kop gave him the old Ronnie Rosenthal song to Yossi, fellow Israeli countryman. And now I think we can go in towards the dugouts when we can catch up with the man who had his Steven Gerrard moment with that wonder strike. Let's hear from Jay Spearing.
Okay, we are here now with the man of the moment. I just had to stop him from looking over his shoulder at his goal at the replay. Jay, did that feel as good as it looked?
It's hard to probably put it into words, to be fair, because, you know, being a Liverpool fan and then never scoring for the club to then score a goal like that in the Legends game is like, I generally didn't know what to do.
Well, people say all the time, you know, when you connect like that, you kind of running away celebrating already. Did it feel like you caught it perfect?
Yeah, it obviously felt nice. It kind of fell for me nicely. There was one earlier where I felt, you know, should I take a shot? And I think the crowd shouted shoot, and I was a bit like, nah, it's not my game. But then this one fell and came towards me, and it fell, and I just thought, you know what, I'm going to hit it. And yeah, it was one of them ones where I caught it clean, felt nice, and thankfully it flew in the top in.
Oh, honestly, I hope that's going on Instagram tomorrow.
Oh, there's no question about that. It'll be everywhere, don't you worry about that.
How's it been? Obviously, you're back here. Oh, okay, offside. Surely? No? Is it a goal? Are we reacting?
Yeah,
what's going on?
2-1, I think so, but they're all moaning about offside.
Oh, okay, they've scored, yeah, 2-1, Jay. Right now, your goal separates them. How are you feeling? Have you got any predictions? And how does it feel out there?
Do you know what it is? In the game, they always start quite friendly, but there's no such thing to a friendly once the game starts. You know, the tempo rises, the demands come from everybody to set the standards, and you know, the tackles start flying in, so it's enjoyable, it's fun. But yeah, I'm going to see if the manager wants me back on or not.
Well, listen, there's a few people up for man of the match at the minute. I think you've definitely put yourself in there with that goal. Anyone else?
Surely Thiago. Thiago's unbelievable. He could still play now, him.
I was going to say.
He's running the show. If he doesn't get man of the match, it's an absolute disgrace for me.
Okay, so man of the match, you're giving it away.
I can't get it for a goal. He's literally run the show the whole game.
Okay, well, okay, your vote.
I'll give it before you've decided.
All right, Jay, listen, I'm going to let you get back to it. Final score prediction from you?
I'm going to say 3-1 us.
3-1 us. All right then, back to you.
What a hit, Jay, what a hit, my mate. Absolutely brilliant, and he's right about Thiago, he's been sensational. But Mohamed Zidane pulling a goal back for Dortmund. Dangerous ball, they might get an equaliser here. Oh, that was close to an equaliser. Jay Spearing actually played 55 games for Liverpool, he never scored, you know. Scored for the Rezzies, but not the
He
first
certainly
team.
scored today, Steve, we know that.
He did. But that was close, so the Dortmund legends getting back into the game with a goal by Zidane, and this is close, this.
Yeah, it's a good ball in, isn't it?
Whipped in cross, and leaning back. Valdez, pennant. Went towards Thiago, Da Silva. Now Patrick Aubameyang up wide to Lee Young-pyo. Nice challenge there from Jermaine Pennant.
Doing a decent job at right back, Steve.
Yeah. And Dortmund breaking through again now with Leitner. Leitner again. Might get a shot away. Pepe Reina saw it all the way.
Yeah.
To deny the former Norwich City man.
See what he was trying to do, just bend it into that far corner, but Pepe Reina obviously.
Now Albert Riera down the left wing for Liverpool. Remember Riera's goal against Preston in an FA Cup tie. Neil Mellor played for Preston that day, you know, we beat them at Deepdale. Scored an absolute beauty, Riera. Now Gerrard, it's his range. You can hear the crowd are saying, shoot, aren't they?
Urging him on. As soon as we saw that he turned and got his, had a bit of space, we knew what he was going to try there. He's just finding his range at the moment.
So the Liverpool legends leading by 2-1 here today. First half goals, Thiago on a wonder strike from Jay Spearing, Gerrard-esque. And then Mohamed Zidane, the Egyptian, pulling one back for the Dortmund legends. Great to see Nobby Dickel on the bench for Dortmund. He's the stadium announcer for the Yellow Wall. He's also commentates on their game, and he's quite a character as well. Knows Jurgen really well. Thiago, Benayoun. Liverpool trying to find a way through. Crouchy trying to do a little trademark flick like Nakatike does in the first team. Didn't quite come off that time. Can always try again, can't he? And there's Crouch trying to get there, but Leitner going to get back again. And they're going to bring Dede back on again, the Brazilian Dortmund legend, shortly. Dangerous ball in towards Valdez. Good covering that, Martin Kelly.
Yeah, good defending from Martin there.
I like Martin Kelly, you know, I always used to watch him in the reserves, coming through the academy, and he lived a dream at the academy at a young age, came to play for Liverpool. He played for Liverpool under Sir Kenny Dalglish, who gave him his first big chance, really, for an extended run in the first team, and I know how much that meant to him and his family.
Yeah.
Here's Pennant. Running down the right wing now. Nice skill. Gerrard. Oh! You know, he was trying there, Mike. He saw Yossi Benayoun.
Saw the run, didn't he?
Yeah,
saw the run.
Trying to flick it through to him. And now they've opened up a gap here with Lucas Piszczek. Still Piszczek and Valdez. Good hands by Pepe Reina. Certainly some of the changes from Dortmund, bringing on a few younger ones, have made a difference for them in the second half. Crouch, lovely link with Gerrard. Now towards the left side. Gonzalez aiming for Gerrard, but Lucas Piszczek was there well for Dortmund legends. Benayoun was looking for Gerrard every time, and he might find him. What a beautiful pass! Oh, he's getting closer, Stevie, isn't he? He's getting closer every time, isn't he?
Great run, unlucky, great ball by Yossi Benayoun.
Now Leitner. Intercepted by Albert Riera. Benayoun. Always had an eye for a pass, Yossi, didn't he? And he could finish. Nice. Gerrard, unselfish. Oh! He's looking for the big fella, Crouchy again, isn't he?
It's a great idea. Peter Crouch pulling off at the far post. Yeah. Good ball from Stephen, just not enough on it.
Pennant. Now Skirtle. Well, Skirtle went off, didn't he? Martin Kelly. Hope Skirts is okay, actually. He got injured in the last Legends game, you know, against Chelsea. He got a collision with Diego Costa, of all people, down at Stamford Bridge. He could be a nuisance, couldn't he, for the opposition?
Absolutely.
He and Skirtle always used to have good battles. So one Brazilian off, another one on. Tony da Silva, who came on, and Dede will come back on. Dede will come back on. Now 47, over 300 appearances for Dortmund. Dede, and 2 titles he won there as well. It's fantastic, isn't it, with Dortmund and Liverpool, though? They both use the "You'll Never Walk Alone" as the anthem. The yellow wall is known all over the world, all over Europe, and I think we always have a wonderful association, and the Dortmund fans, over 850 of them, have come over for this one, and they've enjoyed themselves as well. They joined in with "You'll Never Walk Alone." It was a beautiful sight at the start. There's Albert Riera there. Sir Kenny standing up on the bench at the moment. Jürgen sat next to Rushy and Aldo. A bench of absolute legends. But this is a dangerous set piece, this. Spectacular hook away from Gerrard. Lee Young-pyo firing one back in there. We said before about the wonderful work the likes of Matt Parrish, Bill Bygroves and the team do at the Liverpool FC Foundation, raising some wonderful funds for much needed charities and helping out the local community. They do a lot with walking football. They have Liverpool legends helping out, the likes of Alan Kennedy, who won 2 European Cups for Liverpool, playing walking football with them, things like that. It's absolutely brilliant, it really is, and it's invaluable. And these games are so popular, and it proves it. With, you know, you're selling out at Anfield every year. It's fantastic to see the lads relish the opportunity to come back for Anfield. And a dangerous ball in towards Valdez. Good by Kelly. Martin Kelly with a vital challenge there.
Needed to make that one.
Now Eric Dern.
Martin Kelly.
Floron Cinema Pongol warming up for Liverpool now on the bench. Remember his contribution against Olympiacos, that game with Neil Mellor, and Steven Gerrard's winner in the Champions League. It's like the 2 French gems at the time, wasn't it? Anthony Latalac as well, and Floron Cinema Pongol, who came in. Steven Gerrard to Yossi Benayoun. Legends of Liverpool's past, rolling back the years on the immaculate Anfield carpet once again. And this might fall for Crouch. Oh. Hey, he wasn't far away,
He wasn't far off, Steve. No, he made another great run, peeled off to the far post, then made a dart to the middle of the box. Good ball in. Made contact on the ball, just put it wide that time.
So Floron Cinema Pongol will come on now. Marc Gonzalez, Chile international. Had some good spells under Rafa Benitez, gets a nice ovation. He's been a a main part of the Legends squad in recent years, Marc Gonzalez. And maybe he might not come off, I don't know, maybe there's a change. No, there's a change of heart. So Liverpool.
Number 24,
Florent Cinema goal, yeah, coming on. Here's Marc Gonzalez, who's gone off, and Cinema goal. 41 he is now, 66 games, 9 goals, but none more important goal than that one. The Olympiacos game made such a big contribution with Neil Mellor in that game, didn't he?
Certainly did.
Fantastic. Never forget that night. Superb. Mellor, a cushioned header for Gerrard. I had to say that, didn't I? But it still remains 2-1. Dortmund getting back into it after Thiago on his Legends debut opened the scoring, and Jay Spearing with a Steven Gerrard-esque thunderbolt into the Anfield Road net. Intercepted there at the back for Liverpool by Klavan. Dirk Kuyt. Jan Koller's going to come back on again. The Czech start. Pennant. Klavan. He was unlucky not to score first half, Ragnar Klavan. Now Cinema goal, getting his first touch on the left since coming on, back to Riera. It was great to have the company, as always, of our blind and partially sighted listeners inside Anfield for this one, hoping to see a Gerrard goal at the end. He won't want to come off, will he, until he scored, Steve?
No chance.
How good was it before when he brought his lad on, Leo, warming up with him?
I know, great to see him out
ahead
there.
of the game on the pitch. It's fantastic. Little moments like that, that's why these legends love coming back to play at Anfield, because you never know when it's going to be your last time you're going to play at Anfield. So Zidane, the Egyptian, who had 2 spells at Liverpool, at Dortmund under Jurgen. Jurgen beaming smiles on the bench there with Kenny, Rushy and Aldo there. And Jan Koller coming back on. Now 52. He is young, Jan Koller. Sir Kenny there, just having a little chat with Thiago on the bench.
Yep.
We've got the first goal. He was a nightmare for defenders to play against him, Jan Koller. He's 74 with the Czech team.
Yeah, he still is, isn't he?
Yeah, it's great to see him out there. People like that out there, you know, coming back and getting back with the mates again, and the camaraderie, and it's just wonderful. And it's brilliant because this is a game we're enjoying, because there's no VAR as well. So it's great, isn't it? We can just all enjoy it. And it's what it's all about, family coming together, enjoying this one. The reception Jurgen got when he came onto the pitch.
Well,
an interview before was absolutely brilliant.
Big names, great football, some brilliant moments, but again, all in a great cause for the LFC Foundation, changing lives across Merseyside and beyond, isn't it?
It does, supported by LFC's official training partner AXA, held in association with Forever Reds. Now Dede with a low cross, but Thiago was there again. An effort from long range by Moritz Leitner. As I say, had that spell at Norwich City in England as well. This game, don't forget as well, Mike Yates, also contributes to the Foundation's long-term strategy and the ambition to support 500,000 people a season by 2030, and that is unbelievable. The work that Matt Parrish and his team do, you wouldn't be at all surprised if they don't achieve that goal. No. It's a big goal, but the work that goes into it is fantastic. And it's a very proud city, this one. Music, football, and the Liverpool FC Foundation making a big push to help. Now we're going to see another Istanbul hero coming on very shortly. Is Dortmund got a dangerous ball in there, but it's gone wide. Vladimir Smica, whose last kick was a penalty in Istanbul. Wow, for Liverpool. Brilliant.
Great to see him back out there, won't it?
Yeah, it was a wonderful ending to his Liverpool career, that, Vladdy, because he had a few injuries. I remember he scored an absolute screamer against Chelsea. We won the game 1-0 last minute. Emil Heskey crossed it and Vladdy just smashed it in the net, and it was a brilliant win in the league because we were fighting for the title back then. But his contribution off the bench in Istanbul never be forgotten. Cinema Pong goal. Now Crouch, is this the moment? But Lee Young-pyo denies him.
He had to get there. Crouch was making a great run through the middle. If he'd have got that, he was wide open in front of goal.
52
Vladdy now, Vladimir Smica. 184 appearances for Liverpool. He normally plays with his mate Paddy, Vladdy and Paddy, Patrick Berger.
Berger, yeah.
He's a great player. Liverpool corner, and Crouch is lurking in there. Well, that's a good take. I was going to ask you, the listeners might, our viewers might find this fascinating actually, because you played in the same academy team as Steven Gerrard, Mike, and what was he like back then?
Same as what you see in the first team, really. But mentality was unbelievable.
Do you always think
a desire to win?
He's going to rise to the top, this guy?
Yeah, I think there were certain games that we played as young players that he just dragged everyone through with him, and yeah, we were fortunate to have another top player in there, Steven Gerrard with Michael Owen, and obviously Stephen Wright, who played today. So we had some good players, but Stephen and Michael certainly top players. Mentality was brilliant.
Now Lee Young-pyo, Dortmund legends, looking for an equaliser here. Jan Koller. It's Thiago again, you know, tackling in his own penalty area there. He's been everywhere. He's covered every blade of Anfield grass today.
In and out of possession, he's been unbelievable.
It's a foul by Eric Durm on Jermaine Pennant. Don't forget, folks, we'll put the QR code up on the screen in a moment. You want to make a donation, help the wonderful Liverpool FC Foundation make a big change and a difference in the city. Scan the QR code, which will come up on your screens shortly. It's been a great day here at Anfield with the Liverpool legends. Vladimir Smica with his number 11 jersey that he wore in Istanbul. He started wearing 7 for Liverpool, but when Harry Kewell signed, Vladdy moved to 11. Leitner, Jan Koller! Oh. He's got his goal! 2-2! The big man! We said he was such a lethal finisher from crosses. That's his forte, and it's 2-2. And big Jan Koller, now 52 years young, equalises.
Well, we said he was a handful, Steve, didn't we? And he's just proved it again. Good ball into the box. Great header, gets it on target.
And the Dortmund fans enjoyed that one.
No, they enjoyed that. I think he did as well.
He did. Well, we said how much of a threat he is in the air, isn't he?
That's it.
Yeah.
Put the ball in the box, he gets in between.
So, doesn't look like we're going to get a Gerrard goal at Anfield this time. But a standing ovation for Stevie G. The inspirational Steven Gerrard. There's an angle of the ref cam there for the goal. Look at big Jan Koller, you know, out jumping in. And another Istanbul hero is on in Vladimir Smica. Vladdy, who got us back into the game in Istanbul, didn't he? Stevie got the first goal with that header, and Vladdy in that mad 6 minutes scored before Xabi Alonso netted.
Never forget that, will we?
Yeah. Steven Gerrard there. Looks like he could still play, you know, now.
Absolutely. Some of the combination play between him and Thiago has been brilliant, hasn't it?
It's been an absolute joy to watch today, hasn't it? It really has, between the two of them. But Liverpool now pegged back from 2-0 down. I don't think there's penalties at the end. I think it's just a draw unless someone tells us.
I'm not sure they'll have the legs to take the penalties, Steve.
There's Pepe Reina. Bruce Grobbelaar style. Love it, Pepe. Thiago again. Crouch. Riera. Now playing left back, Albert Riera. Slot on Cinema Pong goal. It's a good challenge in the end, and now it falls to Valdez. And Dortmund have got a spring in their step here with Eric Durm. They've got players over here. It's a good interception by big Ragnar Klavan.
Yeah, for a minute there, when it got to Valdez, it was 3v2, but the counter slowed down.
Can Liverpool find a winner? We've got Istanbul hero Vladdy on here. Can he inspire a win? to send the crowd home happy. And it's been great to see the legends back on the field. You know that the legs might not be what they once were, and they're not going to be, but it's just great to put that red shirt on again and to feel the passion of the fans, play in front of them and experience that. You can't put a price on that.
No, you can't see, and I think that's what the occasion's all about, isn't it? Dads and mums have been saying about these players, and it's great for kids to get here and actually see them in action like we have today.
Yeah,
we've been spoiled.
It's wonderful. This brought to you by the LFC Foundation, Matt Parrish and the team doing a wonderful job. Pepe Reina's got the armband now, so he can always say Captain Liverpool. He loved his time at Liverpool, Pepe. I remember seeing him after Liverpool won the Champions League in Madrid against Tottenham. I remember seeing him after the game, and he was absolutely buzzing like any fan. He was absolutely said, wonderful, this football club. Now an opportunity here. It's a good block. It's Thiago again, and with a combination of Thiago and Ragnar Klavan as Leitner trying to get in there. Well, the referee's allowed play on here. Liverpool just stood still a second, a chance. Oh! Cracking effort.
Great effort.
Flashed wide. In the end, by the pole, Lucas Piszczek.
You see what Piszczek was trying to do, just reverse it into that left-hand side of the goal. Just got too much on it.
So he was so close there. An absolute hero he was, Piszczek at Dortmund, won 2 titles. It's almost like slow motion there, wasn't it? There was a half-hearted appeal for a foul and referee played on. But it's the time for Liverpool to get a winner, maybe big Crouchy like he did last year against Chelsea at the Cop End. Dirk Kuyt like the last-minute winner, especially the one against Manchester United in the FA Cup. Good by Riera. Now there's options. Oh, just too much weight on the final ball by the Spaniard.
Did well intercepting the ball, just couldn't get the pass right at the end, Steve, could he?
And you know what as well, Jurgen would have loved all this, wouldn't he? He would have loved being back at Anfield for this. Brilliant. And confirmed, folks, man of the match. Have a guess who the man of the match is, Yatesy.
I'm going to say Thiago.
Yeah. Has to be, on his Legends debut.
Well deserved, well deserved.
Absolute joy to watch. I think, as Liverpool fans, we were privileged to watch him. And indeed, for me, commentating on him for Liverpool with Aldo was just a wonderful experience, and it's just an exceptional footballer. He really is.
Well, he's shown that again today, Steve. Some of his touches and his passing.
Oh, that was a late one. Jermaine Pennant getting into the naughty table here. The Dortmund players weren't happy with that one, but Lee Young-pyo a little bit of banter at the end of it. look at Lee Young-pyo here. Hey, don't do that again.
None of these teams want to lose, do they, Steve?
Here's the ref cam. Hey, I like this ref cam that we brought in today. Imagine using that in the Premier League. Wow. Still remains a big Liverpool fan, Jermaine Pennant. Leitner. Oh, that big man Jan Collers there again. Well done, Albert Riera, by the way.
Did really well managing him there, didn't he?
He did exceptionally well to block him out there. Enjoyed this one. Dortmund have done well in the second half. Goals from Mo Zidane and big Jan Koller with a header. After Liverpool had gone 2-up. Could have scored a few more in that first half. I think they were trying to walk the ball in the net. They were trying to give Stevie G a goal, weren't we? And he just wouldn't work for him. Ragnar Klavan almost scored in the first half as well. But goal of the game. Thiago's was great, but we'd have to give it to Jay Spearing for his Gerrard-esque strike.
Absolutely.
Have to, won't we? It's fabulous.
We'll be talking about that for a while, I think.
Yeah. Oh, look at that ball from Thiago. It's effortless, but it's absolutely brilliant, isn't it? Cinema upon goal. Oh, good defending there by Dede. threw himself at that.
And see again, Ponko coming inside, trying to find Crouch.
I can't see it being too much injury time, because the players are getting on a bit these days. So, you imagine you're not going to be like the Premier League, 9+ minutes. No injury time, we're told, yeah. I thought that would be the case, thank you. You enjoyed it, Mike? Mike Yates?
Absolutely
our
loved it.
under-13s academy coach. And how many seasons is this now for you at Liverpool? Tell our viewers.
April, it'll be coming up to 26 years coaching
Brilliant.
at the academy.
And as a player, it's longer than that as well.
So it's 36 years.
36 years
association
at
with
Liverpool
the club.
Football Club, Mike Yates. Brilliant.
And an absolute privilege every year.
And every day when you go on the grass with these young kids, they put the red shirt on. You take the kids all over the world, and they love it. It's all about, for the badge, representing what this club is all about, isn't it?
Absolutely, everywhere we go, it's about representing standards, the club, learning.
Now Dortmund trying to get a late winner here with Leitner, and Collar misses. Oh, that could be one of the last kicks of the game in the final minute now, and Jan Collar, in his heyday, he buries that, doesn't he?
He does, and you can see the look on his face there. He knew how close that was, and he probably knows he should have scored.
Yeah, he can be forgiven, though. He did score a good equaliser.
He can.
But Thiago, and an absolute joy to watch him, and all of the Liverpool legends have given up their time to come and play in this one. Get that red shirt on one more time. Feel the passion of the Kop, the badge, what it means, and support the LFC Foundation. Pennant on a wonderful run. Mo Salah-esque run that was from Jermaine Pennant down that right-hand side. It was the type of runs that he made on a regular basis in that 2007 Champions League final in Athens. He was really unfortunate to be on the losing side that night. Remember some good chances. Milan got their revenge, but we did beat them in Istanbul. So
we did, yeah.
Can't have it all. You wouldn't swap that for nothing.
No, you wouldn't. Fantastic night.
So Dortmund coming back from 2-0 down. And I think the referee's going to bring an end to this game any second now. So again, the big winners of the day, as always, is the Liverpool FC Foundation, raising funds, much needed funds to help our wonderful city and local communities in their help. As for the football, legends put on that red shirt again to feel the passion of the Kop. Jurgen Klopp was back at Anfield. Thiago, an absolute masterclass in midfield. Thiago opened the scoring, lovely finish from a tight angle. Some of his links with Gerrard, especially in the first half, were brilliant. Great to see Sami Hyypiä there too. Jay Spearing then doubled the advantage with a Steven Gerrard-esque rocket at the Anfield Road end. Dortmund rallied in the second half. The Egyptian Mo Zidane, who played for Jurgen at Mainz and Dortmund, brought them back into it, and then the big powerful Czech striker Jan Koller headed home the equaliser beyond the reach of Pepe Reina. Peter Crouch came on in the second half, nearly went close a couple of occasions, but it finished Liverpool 2, Dortmund Legends 2. Mike Yates, alongside as our under-13s academy coach, has been involved with Liverpool Football Club for over 30 years as a player, and now coaching our youngsters coming through the ranks. Played in the same academy team as Steven Gerrard. Mike Yates really enjoyed this one today. Sir Kenny Rushy, one of the best forward lines in Liverpool's history, arguably you could argue the best. I mean, there's been a few in recent years, but none better than Dalglish and Rush.
Unbelievable, weren't they? What a great occasion.
Telepathic almost.
Oh yeah, it's been absolutely brilliant today, Steve, hasn't it, from start to finish?
And isn't it wonderful, you know, that the crowd have all stayed. You'll never walk alone, it is ringing out. It's the anthem of Liverpool and Dortmund, and for every single one of those players out there today, you know, representing the football club once again and helping out the Liverpool FC Foundation, raising much needed funds to help our local community. It's what it's all about, and you know, as I said, for some of these players, for Thiago, it's his debut game as a Liverpool Legends players. Maybe in years to come we might see Mo Salah, Sadio Mane turning, Bobby Firmino, that wonderful forward line for Liverpool reuniting at the Legends at some point in the future.
Yeah, it's a great opportunity for families to come and see this, isn't it? You know, see players that mums and dads have spoken about before, and get involved and see what it's like to sing You'll Never Walk Alone here at Anfield. And it's brilliant for me as well, you know, to be involved in it on the gantry.
And it was wonderful at the start as well when we had that minute's applause, and I know how emotional that would have been for Jurgen, first time at Anfield, of course, since Diogo's passing. And we remember Diogo, forever etched, number 20, always in our hearts. Willie Stevenson, Joey Jones, Bobby Graham, Matt Beard. It was lovely. And then the 20th minute of the game was stopped as applause just ran round from every single player and everyone in the stadium to remember Diogo. That was such a beautiful moment.
Well, it's a beautiful moment. Beautiful moment.
We're seeing Jay Spearing down there. What a goal that was.
It was, yeah.
I mean, he never scored a senior goal for Liverpool's first team, but you'll remember that one, won't
he? It was worth the wait to see him score it in the Legends game, wasn't it? Some strike. Like I say, as soon as it was falling to him, you knew, just go and hit it.
No goal for Stevie G today, but some of his link-up play with Thiago was enjoyable, wasn't it?
Wasn't through the lack of trying, wasn't it? He made some great runs forward. Just unfortunate. Keeper made a few saves, but yeah, some of the link-up play between him and Thiago was absolutely brilliant.
And Jerzy Dudek, the Istanbul hero as well. He got a wonderful ovation, didn't he? I mean, great to see the likes of, you know, Jerzy Dudek, Pepe Reina, Sander Westerveld, even big Chris Kirkland, who goalkeeping coach today, all coming back. And Jurgen Klopp with the trademark cap as well. He would have absolutely loved his day. Passion personified.
Both sets of clubs, he'd have loved it, wouldn't he? Both teams playing competitive football. And there's the first pump.
The trademark fist bumps are back by Jurgen at the Kop end. You never get tired of them, do you?
No, definitely not.
Memories of some wonderful success. And the Dortmund players as well. Jurgen loves Dortmund and Liverpool together as well. And seeing some of the Dortmund lads, players here as well, it was fantastic, isn't it, for them? And their fans have come over, they've had a good time, no doubt. They were in Matthew Street Party and singing Beatles songs last night, probably in town. They will be again tonight after this one as well. It's fantastic, and special mention for Borussia Dortmund legends as well. The players giving up their time here and all coming to Anfield. It's fantastic.
We've been spoilt with the players that have been on show today, haven't we?
It's like I said, I was speaking with Aldo recently, and he said, you know, you never know when the last time you're going to come back to do anything like this, so it can always be an emotional feeling, can't it?
Can, yeah. And every time you're asked to come and represent the football club, whether it's doing something that I'm doing today or out on the pitch.
Look at that sign from a young fan. It says, Crouch, please, could I have your boots in this one? It's absolutely brilliant, isn't it, from Crouch? And Thiago, can I have a selfie, please?
He must have big feet if he wants Crouchy's boots.
Yeah, you're not going to fit in them. I mean, what was Steve Nicol, the Liverpool legend, when he played at Liverpool?
14, was he?
Was he size 13, I think it was. 13 size boots. Crouchy must rival that, surely, but Jurgen posing in the crowd as well. I mean,
great moments, aren't they, Steve?
Some of the youngsters in the crowd, that's invaluable, exactly. Isn't it?
Yeah. The next generation of fans, isn't it, coming through, being able to see these players who've played such a high level, won trophies for the club.
It is. And we can go down to pitch side now, and Chelsea, I think, has caught up with the man who lit up the Bernabeu for the travelling Kop, that header against Real Madrid, Yossi Benayoun.
Hi, I'm here with Yossi. How are you? How was that for you?
I'm okay. It was great, you know, to be here at Anfield again, full stadium. It's amazing. It just showed the culture you have in England, so different from any other country.
I mean, exactly. I was going to say, it's hard to hear. Do you feel 2-2 was a fair result?
Well, I think first half we should have ended the game by 3-4-0. I think second half, with all the changes and everything, a bit of tiredness to some people, and they brought some good players.
Yeah.
And second half, I think they were the better team, so draw is good enough.
And you've played here before. I keep asking, as the years go on, do you feel it a little more in the legs?
Yeah, of course we feel it, you know. We were laughing always on the bench. After 10-15 minutes, we start to feel different. But I think, you know, we had the privilege to play here as the players during our career. And we never thought that in our age, 45, 50, we will play again in front of full stadium. It's amazing.
So same again next year?
I also can't wait.
Listen, I'm going to let you celebrate.
Thank you.
Nice
Thank
to see
you
you again. See you later. Back to you guys.
Yossi Benayoun, you know, that header he got at the Bernabeu in the Champions League, Real Madrid, and you know, and to come back playing for Liverpool again, it's moments like that that you remember, the fans remember, isn't it?
Yeah, and they keep coming, but like I say, they keep coming back to see more moments. We want more, don't we? And certainly today there's been some great moments in that game.
Special. I mean, Fabio Aurelio, before we said the Brazilian there, them free kicks, that one in the 4-1 at Old Trafford, the one against Chelsea in the Champions League. You know, yeah, okay, some players have some fitness issues, but Aurelio is a genuinely lovely guy, and he's had some nice moments. I think you can count that for all of them. And there's the king of them all, Sir Kenny, evergreen, fabulous to see Sir Kenny down there. And now we've got with us a man who was excellent in the Champions League final for us in Athens. We go down to Chelsea. She's got Jermaine Pennant.
Okay, so we're back with another one, Jermaine Pennant. How was that for you there?
It was good. It was good. A little bit tiring, but it's good to be back on at Anfield in front of the fans and the Kop. Yeah, so old teammates as well, so I enjoyed it.
And Jurgen back. I mean, what a day for everyone here, seeing him.
Yeah, you know, special manager, a special guy for this place, to the fans, what he's brought to the club over the years, and a little pep talk he gave us in the changing room was fantastic.
I was going to say, did he still, like, obviously, for everyone who's not played under him, people want to know, what was he like in there today?
No, he was just saying, look, we should all be lucky, and this, even to him, it means a lot seeing the old ex-pros come back and how much support we've got today. He said, listen, take it in, enjoy it, and it just shows you how special this club is.
I can't let you go without talking about that challenge. I mean, we were on the bench going, oh my God.
It was getting a little bit comfortable, you know. So I had to get amongst it. It was getting a little bit comfortable. You know, it looked worse than what it was. I didn't actually touch him. I just went in for a bit late one.
That's what they all say. 2-2, fair result?
Yeah, I think first half it was a much better team. Second half they changed a few players, put a few young legs on there. Made a difference. And yeah, so fair result.
Pepe, shout! Pepe, get in here! Come and join us, come and join us.
Couldn't run! I was doing everything back. 10 minutes.
Pepe, we talked about the clean sheet. Unfortunately, what happened?
It's a no-go. No, they had some pace in the second half, to be honest, and we didn't.
Yeah, no, I didn't.
I mean, right back.
I thought I was Trent Alexander.
It was you and Dirk Kuyt, like, up and down there, that wing, but I feel like none of us had him there for that cross to go in, and unfortunately, the big guy, that's what he went on for, he got his head on it.
Yeah, no, they had a great run, great season altogether, you know, the lads from Dortmund. It was always going to be difficult.
Under 35s we played.
Undefeated.
Listen, boys, I'm going to let you go and celebrate and enjoy your time here, but once again, just how good is it to be back, part of this day? Will you be back again? And anything else you've got to say to all the fans here who come out today and people watching?
Anytime they invite us, we are blessed and honored to be here in front of this crowd. Obviously, this stadium feels home, and hopefully looking forward for many more.
Yeah, absolutely. You know what he said, and it just shows you how much this club means to the fans and how much they turn out. Fantastic support, and we appreciate it and love being a part of it.
And we love you too. So that's it. Back to you guys. 2-2 fair result, I think.
Thank you so much, Chelsea. Fantastic from Chelsea, as always. A very emotional Jermaine Pennant with Pepe Reina. Passion, that's what this club is all about, isn't it? Right now, folks, enjoy that today. Hope you did too. We can now get down to pitchside and team up again with Ian Sterling and Sam Queck, who have got some very, very special VIPs with them.
Welcome back, pitchside. We're joined now by Steven Gerrard. Good game, mate. Welcome back. Crowd's loving you as always. And man of the match, the Strauss man of the match, Thiago. Congratulations. Thiago, we'll start with you first. How is it being back in the Liverpool kit?
It's amazing. Two things got together. That is Anfield full and playing with this legend. So it was an unbelievable moment. I will keep it with me for sure.
You both linked up really nice, considering never played together.
Listen, it's easy to play with outstanding players. They're on the same wavelength. You know what each other are going to do. As soon as I knew he was on the list, made myself available straight away. It was an absolute pleasure. The respect's mutual, but we're obviously here for a great cause. It felt like a family day today for us all, and 60,000 again is amazing for great causes, and it's an absolute pleasure to be here.
So what was your highlight from this year? You're saying it's maybe getting a little bit harder every year to do.
Yeah, it is. The brain still works the same speed. It's just the body's 2-3 seconds behind. So it's a few frustrating moments. But it was nice to link up with a bit of quality today. Deserved man of the match. Unfortunately, we couldn't win the game for the supporters, but it was still a fantastic experience.
Well, how does it feel? Does it still feel as precious when you've got the ball, you got a bit of space in the cop, and everyone's shouting shoot? Or do you feel more pressure because you want to go out and shoot?
They created because of Steve. I think.
The problem is the legs just don't work the same as they did maybe 10-15 years ago. But listen, I enjoy playing. I come here for the supporters, but also to give a bit back for all the wonderful causes that the money goes to. So hopefully we can raise a lot of money.
And Thiago, we're going to look through your goal now. Talk us through it, because you start the move off, you follow it through, and a little dink over the goalkeeper. Go on, here you are. Let's have a breakdown analysis.
I think I was just when I scored, Stevie came and I told him was the first sprinting I did since I arrived in Liverpool. So why not? But in that moment we just react. We are uncomfortable in the box. So.
And is there any particular memories that bringing back in Anfield today has brought back? Like any things that you think, oh yeah, that is playing for Liverpool? Any of those big moments?
Yeah, it's an unbelievable moment, because I had the experience without crowd, then with full stadium again when I arrived.
Yeah.
And having these 60,000 people, it's just unbelievable.
And then Thiago, you were so involved as well with the city of Liverpool, doing like your own charity work. How important is it for you to be involved today with the LFC Foundation, helping people across the Liverpool City region?
Well, we're giving back everything that this city, wonderful city, has given us, or gave us as well. So I think we'll, as Stevie said, we're a family, and we always give back something special to them, as they did every time to us.
And then off the field, we've got to know, everyone just wants to know when you guys all get back together, especially like the older generation, don't mind me, but...
How dare she?
You're my generation, do you know what I mean? Is it like good old times?
It's a fantastic buzz, you know. The last time I played football and seeing these guys was 1 year ago. It's too long, but everyone's busy doing their own thing. When the invite comes to come and be part of this, you can't wait to get together. As Thiago said, we're one big family. The club are amazing, what they do for ex-players. The support we've had today, 60,000. I mean, come on, no other club in the world does this, 60,000 for exhibition games. But the big thing for me is where the money goes. It goes to fantastic causes, helping a lot of people in need, and that's the reason why we're all here today.
And you've spent, obviously, you've been born and bred, grew up in Liverpool, been in Liverpool your whole time. And when you work for things like the LFC Foundation, I guess it just shows you not only what this club can do, but what this city can do for its people and the world.
Liverpool's got a name worldwide. I'm biased because I'm from the city. I believe it's the best city in the world. I always will. And the reason I say that is because the proof's in the pudding. When the city's in need and there's a lot of special causes that need help and everyone to pull together, this is your evidence that we're the best city in the world.
And does that replicate around the world, Thiago? Before you even came to Liverpool, had you heard stories of Liverpool the football club, of Liverpool the city? You knew of its history?
It's a city that adopt the foreign players, and we feel home every time we come here. So that's why we are, with this involvement, because as we said, we have to be together in this.
Yeah,
exactly.
And donating your time, your availability. Is there a bit of a wind down now? Are you all going out for dinner, a few drinks afterwards?
Can I go for a drink with you both?
We just want to know where and when.
Yeah. Ice bath.
Ice bath. The problem is...
Oh, you actually going to have an
ice bath?
The problem is you can't move on the dance floor tonight. That's the problem. The body won't allow it.
You just have a few more drinks, you'll
Listen,
be fine.
it's optional. And I normally take the option up.
You staying around, Thiago?
I don't know. I want to survive from here to the dressing room without having cramps, but yeah.
Well, I know you're getting a bit older when a man walks over and just drapes a jacket over your shoulders halfway through an interview.
I asked him because I was freezing. Yeah. It was a shiny day. I say, okay, I'm not in Liverpool, but
this is what you don't miss about England, isn't it? The cold days. Absolute pleasures, gentlemen. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon. Enjoy your ice bath if you get one. Really appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, lads. Genuine honour, Stevie. Pleasure to meet you, Thiago. Thank you, man. Thank you.
Okay, I mean, how lucky are we? Just chatting
to
two like proper Liverpool players. And of course they are here for the LFC Foundation, and last season they supported over 145,000 young people and families across Merseyside and beyond. This season, the foundation is raising money to help young people build employability skills.
And don't forget, we still need your support. For £10, we'll provide a one-to-one job seeker session to help a young person take that first step onto the path of employment.
That's right. If you can, every penny counts. If you want to donate £20, which will help someone not go hungry until their first payday, scan the QR code and donate.
And for £40, we can help people with away the stress of travel costs for a young person for their first whole month of work.
And a huge £100 will provide a young person with smart clothing to confidently prepare for an interview, which is so important to take one less worry away. And we all know how important first impressions can be. Okay, so welcome down to the pitch. What a fantastic day it has been here today. I mean, how proud of you that Anfield has managed to fill a full stadium, 60,000 people all attended Anfield.
No, it's amazing. I was just saying, I think it's our 9th Legends game, and I know we've sold out 7 in a row, and to have, as you say, over 60,000 in for a Legends game, yeah, it's amazing. I think to see how many are hanging around to see the lads and girls just after the game as well shows the passion and the love for it.
Well, I think this is my 4th now, and we've certainly spent a couple of them together. And what do you think it is that keeps this thing coming in? What is it that makes it such a massive event?
I think it's a combination of the fact that if you can see the crowd's different in the sense it's a younger family crowd. I think I'm right in saying, I keep telling the head of retail this anyway, that it's the busiest day in the club store. So I think it's a different group. I think people come and spend the day. It's an opportunity perhaps to get tickets where you might not be able to normally. Yeah. It's an opportunity for the hospitality people to experience that. And I just think, to see that roster of players it's not bad. It's Steven Gerrard, Thiago.
But yeah, full credit to the foundation, to yourself, Matt, and being able to put on a show. And I know your background as well is in business and what makes things work. What is it about Liverpool Football Club and the players when they come together that makes it work and helps create a massive foundation and donation point for people to support people across the city?
Yeah, I think it's a good question. I think it's a number of things. I think I've been fortunate enough to work at a few clubs, and they all do amazing stuff in the community, and the charities are great. I think the difference here is you've got a proper local club, but with that international and global reach. And I think the mix of that and just the players we've had. I mean, the challenge we've had. I did get told off a little bit by Sir Kenny that we had too many players almost today. But I think so many of the former players want to come back and play, and I think for them also, they know that the chances are if they sign up to play, they're going to be walking out in front of 60,000 again, which is. It's got to be huge as an ex-player, isn't it, to experience that again.
Yeah, definitely. I think a lot of them were saying that, the opportunity to run out in front of the Kop, in a semi-competitive environment, but ultimately because being part of a Liverpool team, living in Liverpool, they know what it means to the people in the city.
Yeah, and even Stevie was saying that he's not seen a lot of these lads since literally last year, and that's too long, and there's maybe not a place for those players to congregate and work together and have that sort of moment, and also give back to a city that's given them so much, which I guess LFC Foundation is about giving to that city, which has created this incredible stadium and all the rest.
And we're fortunate enough before every game, and they haven't stopped me doing it yet, we get to present to the lads and girls and talk about the work that we do all year. The money raised today also supports Forever Reds, the former Players Association, which is obviously means a lot to the players as well. To your point, I think 5, 6, 7 of the guys in that grew up in the city. We know Stephen's passionate about Liverpool, and they do care, and they all care. You've got people like Pepe Reina. When he got here yesterday, I said thank you so much, and he's thanking us. I think that it means so much to them to play, and you listen to ex-Liverpool players talk about the club, and it's us, and that it's their club. Wherever they've gone afterwards, or wherever they were before, this is their club.
Yeah, and also for the supporters, people who are visiting from around the world, locally here today, football and Liverpool Football Club is escapism for so many people. So tell us why, if people are watching now, why is it so important that they can donate as much, £1, £10, whatever it can? It is tough times at the moment, and how important it is for people to have that escapism and have the support if they are struggling.
Yeah, well, our purpose, if you like, is tackling social inequality in our communities. We try and do that through education, health and learning. We focused the money raised today on employability, which is our first strand. I think the Kop's about 12,500, 13,000 people, and there's 14,000 young people unemployed in our city region at the moment, which is not right, is it?
Yeah, it's wrong.
There's great jobs in the city now. It's a great place to live. It's a great place to work. But it's about connecting young people with those jobs, helping them build their confidence. You know, if you've been told you're not very good at something for a long time, you believe it, don't you? It's about, and what our staff do so well is they go into a school. They're not better teachers than the teachers, but what they do, they work with the kids in a different way. Sounds cheesy, but the power of that badge, and they then work with the teachers to be able to do what they do, to help kids get their passion back for learning. If a young person hasn't maybe done that well at school or hasn't enjoyed it and they've dropped out and they've become neat, not in education, employment or training, again, our staff will work with them, get them trained to get into jobs, but then once they get into that job, crucially, is support them and mentor them then. So every penny raised does go towards that cause. I'm fortunate enough to say that my salary isn't covered from this. I always say it's important it is. My salary is. It doesn't come from this. Every penny you put into this goes to the front line of our work. So we were able to support just under 150,000 people last season, but
I was going to say, you're looking to obviously increase that year on year. What are you thinking about this year? I mean, is it all about how much we raise today, which dictates that number?
Yeah, and it helps us. I think sometimes in the charity sector people are almost embarrassed to talk about raising money or how much, and I think you shouldn't be, because if you run it the right way, it's sort of like profit with purpose, for want of a better term. So the more money you raise, if you run it the right way, you help more people. We want to be helping 500,000 people by 2030. That sounds a massive jump, but we're Liverpool Football Club, and the reach this club has. I mean, look at this today. Like I said, I'll say this confidently. I think we're the only UK football club that sells out Legends games every year. So that shows the power of this club and the power of that badge. And I think we get the privilege of being able to harness that. And the big thing our staff talk about a lot is they're passionate about the postcode of kids born into shouldn't determine their life chances. At the moment, it does. It's the biggest determinant. And that's fundamentally wrong. So where we do our work is to try and give kids from any postcode, doesn't matter where you're from, that opportunity to succeed. And if you enjoy school, you're more likely to get a better job. If you get a better job, you got a better, and your health's going to be better. It's just the things are all linked.
That's what's so great about the LFC Foundation for me is, like, we're here today to raise money, but also there might be a young person here watching who isn't in a position to donate. But it's not about also getting money. It's about saying to young people, no matter where you're from, no matter what your background, you can still achieve something. You can still go on to do other things, and that's exactly what this club has been. It's inspirational, and I think tonight isn't just about raising money, it's about inspiring the youth of today, and I think that's what's so great about today for me personally.
Yeah, definitely.
Which I know is not really a great question, but it really hit me when you were talking that that's what this is.
Yeah, and also, like you say, on the flip side, if there's people who need that help, that next step into employment, that little bit of support, they can go to you as well from that point of view.
Yeah,
where would they reach out to the LFC Foundation?
Look, reach out. We're running, I think it's, someone said the stat the other day, and I couldn't get my head around it, but it's something like 69 hours a day of delivering. I thought, how does that work with it? But there's so many different programs going across. There's 206 schools, 300 odd hours of employability training a month. I think it was 1,300 free football sessions. So there's so many different programs going on. It just there's so many contact points. So if people want to get involved, just reach out.
Great, well, thank you so much. Now, the foundation does so much good work for young and old, and if you ever wonder how much this football club matters, wonder no longer, because we've got a little VT now to show you just some of the incredible things this club does. And this is Harry and Jimmy's story. Have a look.
The first game I went to in Anfield was 1956. What happened in them days, my uncles used to hang me on the back on a hook, and he used to hang in between the two of them. We used to go round to the Kop.
When I was young, we used to have to go in the boys' pen. I had no choice, you know what I mean? All I wanted to see Liverpool win, you know what I mean? Never had a particular place to stand or get on with it. Some of the players are brilliant, yeah. Billy Little's probably the best.
Albert Stubbins, I remember him. Cyril Doan, I remember him. Ian Callaghan, he was a good player.
My role is to provide entertainment and enrichment through community visits or within the home doing different sorts of activities. We deal with a lot of different abilities, so we have a lot of people with dementia. We had loads of residents that wanted to do it. So once we found out that that was a possibility, we ran with it and we raised a lot of money. And yeah, it was an amazing day.
It was a lovely day that I enjoyed
You did
that
a 5K and you walked over the finish line?
Yeah. Well, they nearly tipped over it.
Some of the residents walked over the finish line, which was absolutely incredible. And then when we walked back into Anfield, it was really emotional, especially for Jimmy and Harry. Do you remember this, Jimmy?
My seat just there. Look at it. Oh, look at that. Sorry. Oh.
Anfield, Jimmy. Wow, Jimmy.
You okay?
Hey, Jimmy. Oh, that'll be back.
Look at you there. LFC Foundation, they've given us an opportunity to come back to the club and do a private tour of Anfield and meet Ian Callaghan.
And you'll never walk alone.
Hello. Who's this?
Oh, hey, I've known that face.
Hey, you know this face.
Used to drink in a punch.
I did. I did.
What about that? I saw you here and I'd buy you one.
Oh, thank you very much. The first time I came, I was 13, and they had a guy called Billy Little.
Oh, what a man play.
The boys' pen was in that corner.
Oh,
it was. Yeah.
It was, yeah.
I'm very proud of this, because this is a World Cup winner's medal.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
You'd have never got that if you played against me.
Oh, right, Al.
Never got near it.
Well.
Mo Salah!
When you go to hospital, they ask you what's most important to you, and what do you say?
Liverpool.
Over
I
everything?
think, yeah. As long as you get out there and see Liverpool again.
Well, I worship Liverpool more than anything in the world, you know, and that's including my wife and the kids and everything, family, you name it.
Oh, Jimmy and Harry. What legends. Proper lump in my throat, that. Fantastic things again from the foundation.
They are absolute legends. And speaking of legends, Chelsea's in the tunnel one more time, and she is speaking to two legends, John Aldridge and, of course, the one and only Jurgen Klopp.
Okay, boys, how was that? I feel like fair results.
Yeah, absolutely. We had a good first half, wonderful goals. And actually, I didn't see the Dortmund goals because when we changed, so many people were in front of me. I really got the worst spot. But I think they were nice as well. So, and I think the second half.
Did you see Jay's goal, Jay Spears?
Yes.
Oh, he'd never scored for Liverpool before, so we celebrate that for a long time. That was a great goal, wasn't it?
Yeah, I am expected to see that on Instagram tomorrow, definitely.
Score for Liverpool. Yeah. Wow. That's a good way. Yeah, wow.
Jürgen, for you, was it like your two children? You know, you can't choose a favourite, so, you know, that was a good result for you. But apart from that, I mean, we've got to talk about Jermaine Pennant's tackle at the end as well. Tell me you've seen that.
Yeah, that's how it is when you're too late. But
He's just, you know, it's just the Liverpool thing coming out of him, you know what I mean? He's been to Liverpool. Mistimed challenge, shall we say? Yeah, just didn't.
He didn't touch him.
But Lee took it well. The other player, he really
took it really well.
I spoke to a few of the players, and obviously they said, you know, having you back in the dressing room there, giving them not too much words of wisdom. They said you were quite calm, actually. But how was it being back in that changing room?
Good. good. I always loved it. So, and being back, nothing really changed in it, to be honest. So that's good. And yeah, enjoyed every second. And my role today was definitely not to have a lot of words. I was here for the foundation, and yeah, to be part of a really special experience. For me, very special experience after a while, being around, being that close, seeing all the Liverpool lads and then seeing the Dortmund lads as well, because that was like 80% of my players. And you don't meet very often, and have them all together in one room. It's really cool.
Yeah, and it must have been good. Aldo?
I have to say, you know, Jürgen did a little piece before the game, and it was sublime. It was lovely words, honestly, wisdom, and you know, before the game, how to enjoy these moments when your football's gone past you. I wouldn't say it was emotional, but it was brilliant. It's a brilliant team talk.
Yeah, I think that's what all the players have said. You know, they come back here. It's not just the football, obviously, it's to see the mates and stuff, but they still say, you know, how special Anfield is, and, you know, you can't get away from it. Even days like this, sell out. You know, they score a goal, it's like 3 points are up for grabs, but we must talk about as well the foundation, the money that we're raising. How good is that?
Well, you know, it's no other club can do it. You know, very proud to say that. We fill it out every time we play. You know, and it goes for abroad, and that shows people what the Liverpool fans are made of to back us up. This has been going on not just for the last few years, it's been going on a long time now. And the amount of good that comes out of it, they should know. It's absolutely amazing. Over £1 million raised for local charities and for the ex-players, obviously, in case something happens in years to come to one of our greats. So it's a win-win situation. You know, the players come back and experience what they used to do. A 60,000 crowd, it's pretty... I seen Jürgen's face when he first seen it. He couldn't really believe it, could you? It was pretty touching, wasn't it?
No, we had always a saying, Anfield is full when you just switch the light on. But probably it's not exactly like that. But today it was really, really, really nice, and the people suck it in. It's just so nice to see all the boys playing. But I think Thiago alone was worth the ticket.
I mean, he did it. I just asked him for a picture then. I said, Thiago, can I get a picture? I called my dog after him. That's when I got it. I don't think it went down very well. But just as a fan, even, you know, looking at yous on the bench, forget the players, you know, you, Rush, Kenny, it was just, how good stuff for yous. Even like you said, you're all mates, just come back together, raise money, get to watch a bit of footy. It's the only thing about what you have to do is obviously pick who plays minutes, and you put someone on and bring them back off. It's an hard job.
Yeah, do you know, it's an hard job, you know, because with 26 players. Yeah. And today, for the first time, you've got to play everyone, and we lost a little bit of balance without going into technical things. And that was the reason why we lost it. In fact, you know, when Martin come off, we had no defenders, and we had to put 3 or 4 forwards on.
We had no right back there for that cross, did we?
Well, you had Cal playing right back for half an hour, you know. But they did brilliant, all of them, and you know, to be fair to Dortmund, they got themselves back in the game and done really, really well. And thank them for coming as well, you know. Actually, we went to Dortmund some years ago. We had a great experience there, the ex-players. Before and after the game, by the way, because the beer was very good in Dortmund. It's very good in Liverpool as well. They'll get the same tonight. So, yeah, you know, both sides of the fence, it's been great.
Honestly, thanks so much. Listen, from every Liverpool fan, me included, it's a pleasure to be here today. Pleasure to see you again, and pleasure to have you back here.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you very much.
See you next year, maybe?
Thank you. Yeah.
See you later. Bye. No worries. You signed himself up there, hasn't he?
Chelsea could not help herself. Well, there's John Aldridge and Jürgen Klopp, and now we are joined by Natasha Hamilton and Bobby Schofield. Guys, welcome. We both know that you're LFC Foundation ambassadors. It's a pleasure to have you here. How has today been? Have you enjoyed yourselves?
I've had a lovely time with the
I've
family.
had a great time.
Great.
Yeah.
Who's come with you, Tash?
My husband and the kids. Yeah, the baby. She was well behaved. I thought she was going to want to run everywhere.
How old is she? You've got to get them in while they're young, though.
I know, 2.5. First time at Anfield, though.
Oh, wow.
Many more to come.
Of course. What about you, Bobby? Who have you got with you tonight? Are you just here?
You know what? Yeah, I came with my cousin Glenn, our roasty, but he just went and got the bus back to Kirby. So I took him. Yeah, I took him to the Founders Lounge, and yeah, he loved it. Yeah, it was great. Yeah.
We'll talk about the match in a minute and what you're up to. But first of all, the Liverpool Football Club Foundation. you're involved. How important is it, and how proud are you when you see the club, the city come together to raise so much money for a great cause, Tash?
Yeah, it's mega. I mean, that access is super important for young people and giving them opportunities. So everything that the foundation's doing is unbelievable.
And what about you, Bobby?
Yeah, exactly what she said. Yeah, I mean, it's took the words out of my mouth, really. It's amazing that what they're doing. I mean, I like the statistic that the guy was saying in the lounge just blew me away. He was sort of saying that, like, I think it's like there's so many postcodes, or I can't really remember what pinpoint he said, but it was like people who are from certain postcodes are less likely to get opportunities compared to other postcodes.
Terrible, yeah.
And it just it resonated with me. Do you know what I mean? I'm from Kirby originally, so it just made me think that's so true. You know, I'm not going to start like naming postcodes and, you know.
No, and I get it. And we were saying as well, we're here today obviously to raise money, and that's why the guys and girls are down here and all that. But we're also here to serve as inspiration to the young people that are watching, to show that there's other options, and that's what we're here. And I guess that's one of the things that the LFC Foundation must speak to from you two guys. Like, from your backgrounds, you've gone on to do unbelievable things, and that's something that anyone can do. And I guess that's one of the reasons you must want to do such work for the LFC Foundation.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, for me, I got my job in Atomic Kitten through like the Liverpool Echo. You know, those opportunities need to be out there. The young people need to be able to see them, and I do think it's really difficult now, especially like job opportunities for the younger kids. It's really tough for them. So everything that the foundation's doing is brilliant.
And Atomic Kitten, a massive fan, by the way. I had your posters on my walls. I had all your albums.
Do you know what? I sang on this pitch in
Did
1999 with the girls, and it was a very surreal moment.
What was that for?
It was just like half time. Was it like before the match or half time? Like, can you imagine this whole stadium?
That's like bucket list.
We'd had no hits. No one knew who we were, and
Pre-tide is high.
They started
Unbelievable.
chanting something to us, but I can't say it.
I can imagine it was
show us your
degrees.
Yeah.
Show us your university degrees,
I was saying
please.
before, you played Liverpool Academy years ago. I don't know if you can remember that. It must have been like the early noughties, because I remember going with my sister. And I don't know what it was because I was so little, but I remember you playing. It was definitely you.
In town?
No, it was in Kirby.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
I mean, it's
probably
been a while.
Done that many. You've probably done that many. You know what I mean?
It's been a little while now.
Bobby, what about you? Really successful acting career. And
she didn't know who it was before.
No, but like...
No, I said to him, hang on, I said, oh, do I know you?
Oh, like you've
I know him. No, I just watched him on telly in my living room.
That's the one thing
you wouldn't know who it was anyway. It was like, no one knows who I am.
I'll add it on Insta.
You're an official, mate, then. But you're like, this city is ours, hugely popular, like across the country and beyond. Film and series too, but you've got a lot of other projects as well going on at the moment.
Yeah, I'm just doing they're doing 4 biopics on each Beatle at the minute, directed by Sam Mendes. So I've been on that since like last October, and I'm on that till next March. So yeah, amazing. You know what I mean? It's just
amazing.
What's it like working with like someone as like huge as Sam Mendes like that? Did you get nervous?
Oh, I was breaking it when I first started, yeah.
It's like, well, I met Jurgen Klopp today, so I kind of know what that feels like.
You're allowed to fangirl, you're allowed to. But amazing, but thank you so much as well for coming over to speak to us.
We really appreciate it, guys, honestly.
We've got the groundsman looking at us, it's burning in the back of our heads, telling us to wrap up so they can all go home.
I'm tempted to run on and just kick a
Go for it. We'll wrap up, you run on. We'll do it.
Thank you so much.
Well, listen, what a fantastic day. The Reds have done us all proud.
Yeah.
The game was a draw, but the big winner is, of course, LFC Foundation. So thanks for joining us. Thanks for all your support, and we'll see you all soon.
It's been a pleasure. See you soon.
Bye-bye.
Thiago gets it back and stays onside, and it's a wonderful finish from Thiago Alcantara. Almost feats Steven Gerrard and spearing. Decent ball as well, and there's an ocean of space for Borussia Dortmund to get back in the game. That's a really good header, and it's Jan Koller